Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, whenever you might happen to be watching this. We're back. Yes, we have finally restarted our D&D sessions, so we are back with the full return session tonight. This is going to be the first of what I'm hoping to be 2, but could possibly be 3 sessions going through the Adventurers Amusements that was teased at the end of our last session. Now, for those of you who have been playing D&D for a while, you will recognize that this is in fact White Plume Mountain, reskinned in our world. So I'm looking forward to seeing how the players get their way through this one. We have a lot of newer players who have not experienced kind of some of the older dungeon content, and I'm very curious to see how they get through it. So stick with us, enjoy, like, subscribe, and we'll jump right in. Okay, so where we left off, you were just about to sign the contract, the liability waiver, to head down into Adventurers Amusements.
Yeah.
Now,
After the whole draining of life force, vampiric interactions, death by drowning, dismemberment.
Yeah, just a standard liability contract. Now, if you are all happy to sign the contract, if you would like, before you head down, they do offer adventurers' supply packages, if you would like to purchase one of those to take into the dungeon with you. It does carry all of the normal adventuring essentials, a 10-foot pole, some caltrops, some ball bearings, a number of healing potions, etc. Now, these items are particularly for use within the dungeon only, but they are available for the price of 1 gold.
So it's like a casual gacha game. It's like, you want to do a microtransaction, pay to win.
No,
Or they
we
just
don't need
won't
that.
turn up by the time we're in there. Like, you'll only get access to them at the very end, just when
Oh
you're
no,
about
they've
to
got
get into
them right here on the
fucking
shelf.
useless for you.
We've got a Coles. We don't need that adventurers pack.
I mean, I would double check how much do we have in the realms of healing capabilities and/or removing any effects like blindness, paralysis, being turned to stone, vampirism. Not that this adventurer pack is going to necessarily save us from that, but
Yeah.
Are there any insurance packages available?
That's the adventurers pack.
So I've technically got 2.
I mean, for 1 gold, could it be horrendous?
I'd
Well,
probably take it just to be on the safe side, to be fair.
If you want me to list out so that you can write down
Yes.
what you get get 3 regular healing potions, 1 greater healing potion, 1 potion of remove curse. You get a 10-foot pole, 50 feet of rope,
Hold on, Sid.
a bag of caltrops, a bag of ball bearings, and a torch, and a flint and steel.
1 gold.
All of that for 1 gold. Bearing in mind, those are items that have to be used within the dungeon. They're not items that you would keep after the dungeon.
I mean, the healing potions itself makes it worthwhile for 1 gold, honestly.
100%. And that
Yeah.
potion of remove curse. And the 10-foot pole for some pole dancing, but we'll see if that comes in handy.
I
mean,
mean,
we've
the
got
whole
rope, we
thing must
can-
be useful.
Oh, it also has pythons, climbing pythons. I forgot to forgot those on the list.
Yeah, I think we've all got to buy one, haven't we? Really, like
Yeah, yeah.
100%.
Okay.
1 gold.
So you pay the 5 for entry, pay the 1 for the adventurer's kit. Do you all sign the liability waiver?
Yeah.
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 What's it called? Adventurer's kit. Is it all in the? Is it all in D&D Beyond?
All of those items are in D&D Beyond, but it's not as an individual kit in the thing.
Okay.
I might make a separate backpack if I can, just to make sure I don't put it in with everything
Yeah,
else.
that's what I was thinking of doing. I was thinking of using a second backpack for it.
For argument's
Good
sake,
call.
it's not actually us having a second backpack. That's just purely for like logistics.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
And that's
Sam,
and
you
we
were the only
get
one
all
that
of
said that.
one-
Sorry, go ahead, Vlad.
Yes, can you hear me? Is that each of us gets it, or is that one for all the group? And each of us pays 1 gold, or the group pays 1 gold. Sorry.
Well, you pay 1 gold for one of them. You could each buy one if you would like.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, I think we should all buy one each.
Oh,
Sounds
100%.
good. Yeah,
I've already taken out my inventory.
So you could buy like 10.
El Jorge.
No, it is
the
maximum 1 per
highest
adventurer.
on the chat tip.
I identify as multiple adventurers.
I mean, I have recently run across
maybe
a subclass that is 2 goblins in a trench coat.
Sam, maybe you can get one for your cloak.
Does that count?
Are you paying an extra 5 gold entry for him to be a participant?
No, I'm his carer, so he gets in free.
No, then you can't buy one.
I can't find the potion to remove curse.
Well, this is just discrimination against the handicapped because he can't walk.
Right, so it's 2 healing potions.
3 healing
It's 3,
potions.
isn't it?
Yeah, 3 regular, 1
3
greater.
healing potions. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
How do you add a second backpack for logistics?
I just added a backpack to inventory. I did manage inventory and then backpack.
I have a pouch at the end, so I'm gonna add it just there.
Yeah, you can put it in a pouch.
Uh,
Same difference.
and then it's a greater healing potion.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then it just adds another backpack there. I see.
There was only 1 greater, wasn't it?
Correct.
The bag of caltrops, is that the legacy or actually it doesn't matter, it's the same fucking thing, George. Stop asking stupid questions.
I can't find
Correct.
the potion of remove curse.
Same for me. Yeah, cannot find the remove curse.
Or the flint and steel.
Oh, I hate this managing.
Okay, they may not have that specific item on there.
Itself.
You can just note down that you do have one. Yep.
Custom item, might as well.
10-foot pole. 5,000 feet of rope, I'm pretty sure was said.
Not quite. 50.
50. Is it like hempen rope or just regular rope?
It's regular. Hempen rope is regular rope.
That's true. Hempen rope. Caltrops. Bag of. What was the climbing theme? Climbing.
Pitons. Pitons. There's 20 of those in there.
Pythons. 20 pythons.
Yes.
Nice. Right, so 20 pythons, 10-foot pole, bag of caltrops, potion of healing, greater healing, 50 feet of rope, flint and steel.
I'm guessing the potion remove curse works like the spell.
Yes, exactly. You drink the potion as an action, and it actually casts remove curse on you. as per the spell.
Add a custom item.
Everybody ready to head in?
I mean, ready is a strong word.
So is it healing potions, potion to remove curse?
Mm-hmm.
That's the list that I wrote down. If that helps.
That's right.
Got ball bearings, climbing thing.
Yeah, I won't lie, I missed it when he first said it.
Give me a sec.
Richard translating from George into human.
Yes,
Much
1 sec, please.
appreciated.
No worries.
It's one of those words that everyone always argues over how you say it. Is it Pythons? Is it Pittons? Who knows? But climbing spikes.
In my head, it always has a G in it as well. It's Pigt. I went in for some reason.
Oh, I don't know about that one.
I don't know. I don't know why either. It's just stuck in my head for some reason, as that's the way it should be.
I always grew up hearing it as Pittons. But then I've heard some people say it's Pythons. So, who knows?
It's Python, apparently.
Hmm.
I love pie. 3.1 for 1.
I love pie a ton.
I like apple pie best.
As long as it has cinnamon in it, yes.
Of course.
Oh, no. Don't start on that argument. The first time my wife served me apple pie in the UK, it had no cinnamon in it. And she tried to convince me that that's just how the UK did it. And
No,
No,
it always has cinnamon in it.
yes.
No, it's I was wrong. It's Petons.
It is definitely not Petons.
I'm going to stand by
Peton.
climbing things. Climbing things works.
Yeah, I'm sticking with climbing things.
All right.
Predictions, Petons.
So everyone have their inventories sorted out, everything ready. Everyone has
Yes.
signed the contract. There's one member of you who has still not said yes, they've signed the contract.
I begrudgingly signed it at the behest of the rest of everyone else's request. It seems.
Just grab his hand and sign his name for him, using his hand as a fucking tool. You will
This is
fucking
fraud.
sign.
This is coercion.
It's okay. I signed it as a witness to confirm that it was a legally binding signature.
It's not binding. It was done under duress.
Oh, no. As long as the name's on there, it's fine. That's fine. There's definitely no coercion going on here.
I would like to speak with my lawyer after this.
Can we all sign as each other's witnesses just for shits and giggles?
I mean,
Isn't that like completely moot?
you have the staff of the store there witnessing as well, so
Yeah, but do I trust them as witnesses?
and once you have all
Yeah, they're
signed, they have you all stand holding the contracts, take a magical instant painting of all of you before you head in, and then he basically does a gesture to the side, and you see a stairway appear in the floor. Just materialize out of nowhere on the floor. And he gestures you down into the dungeon.
Can I
I'm gonna
dolphin
ask him
dive
as well,
down
as
the
well.
staircase?
As we're on our way down the dungeon, I'm going to ask him if we can get a copy of that picture.
Of course, it'll be ready for you on the way out.
So, if we get out.
Of course. And he says that as he closes the as the last of you heads down the stairway and the top of it disappears behind you.
Well,
You make your way down the stairs. Although this place is newly opened, as you start making your way down the stairs, you notice that the stairway already appears badly rusted, but very sturdy. The passageway air is warm, humid, and stinks of something you can't quite put your finger on. Who's George? You were heading down the stairs first, or Saladin was heading down the stairs first.
Is
Yes,
anybody
my plan
else's
was to
screen just
dolphin
black?
dive.
Sorry, what was
My
that,
screen
Richard?
is just black. I don't know if we're meant to be able to see anything.
Mine's also. Oh no, it's right in the bottom. He's got to zoom out and go down.
Oh, I see. I see.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, it's right
Okay.
down at
Does
the
everyone have? I thought I checked and everyone had vision.
Yeah,
A
it's
very,
just right
very
down.
tiny box of vision.
Well, you're only at
Oh,
the start
geez,
of
that is
things.
There's
As you reach the bottom of the stairway, Saladin, you take the last step off the stairs into this stone room, and you realize that you sink up to your ankles in brackish water. The air is
Would
extremely
Saladin know what
humid.
brackish is?
Hmm?
Would Saladin know what brackish is?
Green water.
I thought you said blackish, so yeah.
You also notice that there's no light down here other than the very slight glow that Zethian lets off.
I am part of the Fantastic Four.
Zephyr can lead the way then.
I know this is a terrible idea, but can I taste the water?
If you would like to, yes.
Just a little dip the tongue.
Roll me a Constitution save.
Oh no.
Oh dear, this might have been a bad move.
Really?
It's an 8. I have a fucking +5 and it's an 8. Oh, let's go.
You take 1 poison damage.
Lads, the water is not good.
I mean, it's
As you
literally
can tell, but,
green colored and looks like there's algae forming along the edges of the walls.
It
I
could
mean,
have
that's
been
just
Mountain
extra
Dew.
protein.
Yeah, could be. I will remind you that there are torches in your pack, so you can add extra light if you would like to. But you've reached the bottom of the stairway, and the dungeon is yours.
I think I'm going to whip out my torch immediately. Witness
Is that the only thing you're whipping out?
for now.
Okay, you're going to light a torch.
Yeah, let's say I'll do the same.
Oh, we're all cracking out torches.
Theodore, you're going to do the same.
Does anyone have dark vision? I'm guessing not.
I think I do.
I do.
Okay, the two of you now have lit
Or
torches.
some form of.
Imagine having dark vision.
Yeah, I have dark vision.
I've got. Oh, when do
Zethian, you have dark vision.
Yep, it's on the features and traits list.
Yeah.
Right, hang on. I need to add that to your token then. Okay, you should now have dark vision as well.
Yeah, I have dark vision as well.
You have dark vision as well.
All these tune-ups I did to myself, and I didn't even give myself dark vision.
What a rookie error.
Okay, there you go. Who's taking the lead down the corridor?
I think one of the dark vision boys is.
was going to ask quickly, do we know what my maul is made of? Because I'm half tempted to just wrap cloth to the top of it and then just set that on fire and have that as my torch. Then I don't have to have one hand off of the weapon.
I mean, your maul is metallic.
All the way through and through, like handle and head?
The one that you got, the magical
Earth
one,
shape.
yeah.
Yeah, can I just take some of like the leftover cloths that I've got from like the miscellaneous spare clothes I have and just set that on fire on top of my hammer and have that as my torch?
You certainly can.
Good job. You got that flint and steel.
Exactly.
Good thing we didn't install it with that gunpowder and everything.
So part of me still wants to put the torch on the water to see if it's flammable, but we'll cross that bridge later.
Yeah, not whilst we're in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Waiting on you guys to tell me what you do.
Big Doors has ventured forward first.
Definitely not pouring a drink.
Just going forward, I guess.
Okay.
Just wandering down the corridor.
Okay, you do come up on the
Oh,
turn. As you turn the corner, you look down the hallway to see a very mangy-looking, kind of waterlogged sphinx sitting in a hallway where 3 corridors seem to converge behind her. A wall of force behind her seems to block the 3 paths beyond. And as you come around the corner, you see the Sphinx kind of reclining there, one paw half-heartedly swiping at the water. Her wings are drooped, and her mane looks very frazzled and damp from the dungeon itself. As you kind of come around the corner, she lets out a very long, kind of overly dramatic sigh, and finally kind of looks up at you. Oh, look, adventurers. Just what I need to brighten my day. Welcome to... Oh, what's he calling this place? Adventurers' Amusements. No amusement for me, I assure you. I've got to spend 6 months in this damp, miserable pit watching group after group stumble through this same routine. I'm sure the moss in here has better survival instincts than some of you.
That would be accurate.
Possible.
We've already drank the water once.
what a wonderfully cheery creature.
Yes, well, I wasn't told about these conditions before I signed this contract, and it's a devil to get out of. Anyway, so here's the deal. 3 corridors behind me. Down each one of them lies a charming little selection of perils, traps, monsters, acid pits. You know the deal. And somewhere along the way, one of those glittery magic bauble things that you're here to find. Black Razor, Wave, Whelm, you know the ones. The ones that get you the prize money. Truly inspiring names, aren't they? You really think the marketing team could have come up with something less cliche. Here's the catch, though, because, I mean, it's a game. Of course there's a catch, right? The path remains sealed until you answer my riddle. I know, I don't make the rules. I'm getting paid to recite the same drivel over and over again because of some mutually binding agreement or whatever nonsense the Emporium cooked up. So let's just get this over with, shall we? She kind of clears her throat and then takes on kind of this exaggerated, sarcastic tone. And you can tell that she's reciting from the script she's been given, as it were. Round they are, yet flat as a board. Altar of the lupine lords. Jewel on black velvet, pearl of the sea. Unchanging, but air-changing, eternally. And then she kind of stops and looks at you and goes, "Take your time, or don't. Whatever, I've got nowhere else to be. If you know it, say it. If you don't, well, tough luck."
Could we have that in written form as well, just as a reference point?
Would help.
I can do
I
that.
tried to type it, but I was too busy drinking because I'm a moron.
All I remember from it is C.
Priority.
And she kind of just sits back on her haunches, looking very bored at you.
I don't blame her.
Is there like a
Poor
time
old
limit
girl.
on this, or?
I mean, I get to leave in 6 months.
I could spend 6 months a year.
He knows how to amuse a woman for 6 months.
And if I don't by the end of 6 months, then I've clearly done something wrong.
Or you
Clearly.
didn't spend enough time getting to know them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So any guesses?
I've got a couple in mind.
Okay. Just to make you aware,
Yeah.
if you
Like,
can't answer
obviously we
within...
huddled up.
Just to make you aware,
I have
if
a
you
feeling
can't
it's-
answer or whatever, then I do have to try and kill you, and I really don't want to do that. So please just
I have a
get it
feeling it's
right.
The moon.
The what?
That's what I was gonna say.
The moon.
Oh, thank God. Go on, then. Which door would you like me to open?
Which one do we reckon that's? Straight down the
Left?
middle.
Middle, yeah. I mean, we'll probably die behind any of them.
Probably.
Let's go right, as none of us said right.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
You're going to go right. Okay. That
Okay,
barrier
that would be my
drops.
Fuck it, we ball.
Oh, yeah. Just say to the Sphinx, we'll see you in 6 months.
Can we ask?
Well,
the
you'll
Sphinx
have to
name?
come back to go down the other paths anyway, once you've cleared this one. There's one item
We'll
down
see you
each
in-
Oh,
path.
meant tell me there's a riddle per path.
Oh, no. You just have to finish this path now before I can open the next door.
We'll
More
see you in
riddles.
10 minutes then.
Oh,
Oh.
Theodore, when you get there,
Am I not
stop.
supposed to do that?
No. I'm just saying, when you get to that point, stop.
Okay, yeah.
Roll me a Constitution save.
Oh no, I should not be going first. Constitution 6.
We're fucked.
I have healing.
In Sphinxy boot.
Do you have resistance to acid damage?
I think I have poison resistance. Is that different? Is that the same?
Yeah, I think you're resistant to poison.
Okay, not
resistance
acid.
to poison damage.
Okay, then you take 6 points of acid damage as you are walking through this water and you start feeling the bottoms of your feet burning.
Oh boy.
Got you. Oh no!
Hey,
Like on
Shard, did you
fire.
want to try drinking this water?
I feel like it's a silly question, but should we ask? Is there like any way of walking out of the water? Is there like a walkway on the left or right hand side, like we're in a sewer?
Nope.
Or have we just been raw dogging it in the water for shits and gigs?
You're walking in the water because there's no way out of it. This place is submerged about 6 inches deep in the water. And as you are continuing to stand there, Theodore, give me another Constitution save.
Oh no. Yeah, let's get the hell down of that.
Your
Can I
feet
just pick
start
him up and
burn.
hold him above my head.
your feet start burning, and then you just go, "Ow, that hurts," and keep standing there.
Okay,
Love
okay.
You, ta-
fine.
you take another
Run away.
4
Pretty
acid
fast.
damage before you back up again.
Uh-huh.
Oh boy.
Shoot, I probably need to start taking that healing and not stand in front of everyone. Because I'm -10. I'll take a potion of healing. I had what, 3 of those.
Yeah, you got
I mean-
3 of those, and if you bought some earlier as well, I guess.
Yeah.
Was it just the bottom of your feet that was burning?
I assume so. And
Is this where we used? Can we stick some climbing pittons in the wall?
As you
Let's go
are
for it.
standing there, Theodore, you take another.
potion.
What's going on here? You take another 3 acid damage. Everyone except for Theodore, give
Yeah.
me a
See what the
perception
fuck is
roll.
going on?
Can you hear me?
Perception. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, perception
Is that
rolls.
everyone?
Everyone but Theodore.
Oh, thank you guys. That's some good rolls.
It's the only good rolls of the session. We're fucked after this.
Look at those rolls.
Okay, so all 3 of you notice as Theodore's like wincing and picking his feet up as he keeps referring to the fact that they're burning. There is like green slime stuck to his feet currently.
Can we just shake him around above our head like a helicopter between the 3 of us to get the slime off his feet?
Would I be able to, like, what would it be? Would it be medicine or survival? Something to try and identify what that slime is. That's
You can roll nature or you can roll medicine.
what's my better one? Well, nature is -1, so we're going to go with a +5 on medicine, which is just as bad anyway, apparently. 13.
Yes, you know that is a green slime, and it will continue eating away at whatever it's attached to until it is removed.
Do I know how to remove it?
Things that cure disease or effects that deal cold, fire, or radiant are ways to get rid of it. About this time,
Shoot it.
Theodore, you take 4 more acid damage.
Can I turn him upside down and just hold my torch to his feet to see if it comes off?
You can,
I
yes.
was thinking of using the cloak to be a little more accurate, but
You flip him upside down and hold the torch to his feet. Theodore, you're going to take 1 point of fire damage, but that will get rid of the slime on your feet.
I'm
Modern
gonna.
problems, modern
That was
solutions,
good.
baby.
Technically, it's a very primitive solution.
Shh, technicalities.
Burn it with fire. It could be called the oldest solution.
Can we identify if there's more slime in the water?
Give me a perception check.
Ooh.
Okay,
think we
you
should put
guys
these pittons to
should
good
be
use,
able to
don't
see
they?
that
Slap
now.
some in the wall and climb over it.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what are you looking at doing, Zethian?
And we got a big hammer. Hammer some pittons into the wall. Climb over it.
I mean, given that it was just his feet, part of me wants to see if I can swim over it.
The water's 6 inches deep.
Uh, I thought it was deeper. I need to change
If
my
it was
note.
deeper, we'd be drowning.
For some reason, I had it in my mind that it was up to my waist, and I don't know why
No,
I
up
wrote
to
that
your
down.
ankles.
I'm gonna change that.
Mate, if that's what you think 6 inches is, then I'm very sorry.
I mean,
Hmm.
no, I'm not even going to make jokes about size and measurements. No.
So we got the pitons. Got
Hmm.
Kind of-
How far can I jump? What's the standard jump distance?
Um, you can move a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before that jump. With a standing long jump, you can move half that distance.
So you'd have to have 20 strength to jump 20 feet.
But athletics allows to roll jump farther than normal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going for a long jump, baby.
Oh Jesus! I'll prepare a healing.
Go
I've just
for it.
realised something. If I'm basically essentially burning, would I technically be like immune to the slime latching onto me because I'm on fire, essentially?
You should do some science for that.
Don't know. Technically,
Yeah,
not
I'm gonna
all
do
of your body is on fire at all times. Your body is just
No,
warm.
but I could take my shoes off and then just kind of walk through it.
What I'm saying is your feet are not on fire. Your
Your
feet are warm, but they're not on fire.
Ah, we
You
get the
know-
cloak to just breathe fire on all the slime.
Yeah, you're not the Human Torch, but the cloak kind of is.
I mean,
Saladin, you
just
run
ask
and...
the cloak to burn it down.
Okay, well, Saladin is jumping first.
Yeah.
the run and jump. By the way, it is the run and jump that I'm going for.
Yes. With a 16. And what's your strength total?
My strength total is 16 as well.
Okay. I'll say with that you are able to cover the distance. Just.
Come on, lad, let's go.
There's part of me that kind of wants to run and jump as well, but I'm only strength 14.
Wouldn't
The
work
only
for me.
reason I
Can
did it is
someone
because I had advantage on athletics.
I'm not going to bother because I'm strength 10.
try that idea of a cloak of fire onto them?
I'm just going to
I just
burn
want
it.
to see. Yeah, let's see what.
Step back before he does that.
Yeah, step back. I just want to see that unfold.
Okay, so you're going to try to get Brimstone to fire breath the green slime that's under the water.
We're hoping he's hot enough that he can.
Oh, it's under the water.
I mean, if you want, I can try and do like a running skid up to it and try and force some water off.
That's the only thing I am pointing out is the slime
That's 6
is
inches of water, though.
the slime is under 6 inches of water. Yes.
Hmm.
So, do you tell him to burn it?
I would try to.
I mean, we
fuck
may
it,
as well.
why not?
It's either we're going to do it or it isn't. I guess.
Burn it with enough force that it hopefully dispels the water.
Okay.
We've just made a mini nuke and we've just absolutely vaporized the dungeon. half of the dungeon and ourselves.
Bear with me just a second.
And Saladin's going to like get blown further down the corridor in the blast.
Yeah, you said it rather than the slime, so Brimstone hates me and is just like, you know what, fuck you, Saladin.
Yeah, you just took the worst instead.
In hindsight, we probably should have looked for like secret doors and shit, but instead we've just decided to raw dog it. I'm 100% here for it.
At one point I was tempted to look for a secret door because somewhere I went, like it just uncovered like a bunch of the outside of the map because apparently I'd hacked through the wall.
No, I think that goes
So-
against the contract, doesn't it?
I think so.
Yes,
It's
it
not my
does.
fault if they had Bethesda developed the dungeon.
Ouch. So, the
Shit.
entire hallway fills with steam as water burns, obscuring vision.
Steam as quick as possible.
Huh? So all vision is now obscured in the steam.
But if there's steam, that means the water has evaporated, which then
Well-
means that the slime may be fair game. If it's not.
At least some of the
Vaporized as
water
well.
has evaporated. That is very true. And won't let me actually adjust the slime. That's a shame. I am going to say that that is going to shrink the slime, but not get rid of all of it.
Has it significantly shrunk it though?
It's reduced probably half of it, but it's not shrunk it directly from the edges. So it's now patchy through there.
Okay.
You guys should pole vault it. Use
I'm
that 10-foot pole.
thinking of throwing alchemist fire on it to try and remove a little more of it.
Well, the water has immediately rushed back into the area on top of it now.
So as it's the steam, that vapor would have risen. Can we crouch underneath it to see a clearer path under the steam cloud that would be floating above us?
Oh no, the corridor's
Or is it
filled
like
with
fall
steam,
forward?
top to bottom. The ceilings are only about 9 foot high in this area, and the steam has filled the corridor.
Can I attempt? I'm basically going to walk like a blind man, holding my pole,
Mm-hmm.
the wooden pole, not my pole. Holding
You
the
can do
pole.
both.
Can I try and navigate by tapping it into the acid as I go to try and find where there's no bubbling sounds, and then walk a very haphazard way through the slime like that?
Yeah, you can certainly try that. Give me 3 perception rolls.
Oh Jesus. Okay,
Good start.
very bad.
Very bad.
Not too bad.
Okay. So you do pick up a bit of slime on that second step. You take 4 acid damage.
Or acid. Okay.
And you get to the other side. You do of course still have slime on your foot now.
Yeah, so using my torch, I'm just going to burn that off because obviously
Okay.
I need to get rid of it.
One more point of fire damage, and you get rid of it.
Can I attempt to follow the same footsteps, but I'll try and for the second step, put my feet somewhere else?
Yeah, certainly. Are you just randomly putting your foot somewhere else, or are you trying to perceive a better place to put it?
I'm trying to perceive a better place to put it. You know, actually make an effort to see if it looks a bit better.
Okay. So go ahead and give me 3 perception checks. The first and the third are just to make sure that you saw where he put his foot, so they're lower difficulties.
Man's fucking dead.
Why has only the first one come up for me?
He got an 18, a 3, and a 6.
Okay. Oh, and now they both popped up. Okay. So the 18, you had a great first step. And then you're going to pick up the green slime, taking 10
to shit after
acid
that.
damage,
Right.
followed by 7 before you get to the end, stepping in it a second time.
Ouch.
And then
Present
you
fate.
get to the
Singe.
other end with your feet covered in green slime.
Can I burn it off, please?
Yep, 1 point of fire damage, and you burn it off.
What's your health looking like?
It's incredibly poor.
I'm gonna. I'll use a channel divinity on you. So that's 1d8 plus 3. I can never remember how you do this. 1d8, and I'm gonna add 3 to it. Well, I give you 4 points back.
God damn.
Right, and what are you doing, Theodore?
Oh shit! I clicked the wrong button.
Theodore's like, fuck this, why did I sign that contract?
I mean, you haven't even encountered
Oh,
an
good
enemy in
question. I
the
was-
dungeon yet. This is just walking down the hallway.
I know we're gonna need to take a long rest after the slime pit.
I'm the one who drank the fucking water, and I'm the one that's taken the least damage so far.
True.
Okay, my health is kind of poor right now, and I don't want to go that much. So get one as my second healing potion. So that's. I should take the. No, I'll take the normal one. 7.
Who knew our true weakness was a slime?
Casey, how big the slimes are? Can I just blast them? I have a pistol on me. Is that how how big are they?
Oh god.
I mean, the slime
Shoot my way
is
through it.
the slime is only a couple centimeters thick, but it's coating the floor of the hallway over this 20-foot area. And it's 6 inches under the water.
Right, that is a bit.
Shooting a gun in an enclosed area. What could possibly go wrong?
I have an idea.
Oh god.
Go ahead.
It's not my worst idea, but using
isn't
the pole that I've got, can I just take the bedroll that I've got, put it over the pole, and just use it as a makeshift broom to just try and, shimmy it, the slime? Because, if the bedroll's just
you could just
along
put the
flat
bedroll
of the
down
floor and
over
I'm
it and
pushing
let him
it,
walk over it.
yeah, but the bedroll's not going to cover the 20-foot distance. Whereas if I try and use it as a makeshift broom, sure, the bedroll's going to be disintegrated, but there's a chance that I can shorten the distance so he could do a normal jump over it.
You could use it as a makeshift ski, water ski.
You can certainly give it a try.
It's better than my human fishing rod idea. Okay?
I don't know. I kind of like that one.
That would be the backup plan.
Okay, so do you want to
Now, what he's going
attach
to do,
your...
he's got to do a run and jump, and he's got to jump into your arms.
I mean, possible, but sort of get the bedroll to the very bottom of the water so it's completely soaked.
Yep.
And then use the rod to push that damp rag across to try and, push the slime, condense it.
Okay.
Doesn't actually
You
do
can do so.
insane.
Give me a... What roll would this be?
If it helps, I have carpenter's tools. proficiency. Highly doubt it.
Not really. Give me just a
I mean, I could
straight
just
strength roll.
again if
A straight what? It just completely cut out.
Just a strength roll. Straight strength.
It's 22.
Okay. You manage to push the bedroll through about 10 feet of slime before it disintegrates. And you think that you've
Doesn't
cleared
mean
out an area for about 10 feet there. So, Theodore, you could try to make the jump, and it's a 10-foot jump now to make.
Right, yeah, let's try to make that.
Get ready
Okay.
to catch them,
How
folks.
do I... Yeah, can someone catch me, please? So, I'm running, like, from...
So it's a running jump, so it's going to be your athletics roll.
Mm-hmm. 13.
Okay. And then give me a dexterity roll, or either dexterity or acrobatics if you have it at the end.
Let's be 14.
Okay, brilliant. That was just to land and not slip backwards into what you just jumped over.
That would be funny.
All right. And you've all made it across the slime.
Well, that could have gone worse.
not for me, it couldn't really much, short of dying.
What's your health looking like?
6.
6.
I was down to 2.
I have spent already 2 of my 3 smaller potions of healing as well, so yeah.
For the good of the team,
Good
I
stuff,
shall
good stuff.
share 2 of my 3 regular healing potions so that you guys don't die.
So do I roll healing then?
If he's giving you a potion and you want
The
to take it
healing
now, yeah.
potions-
Yeah, I'll take it now. Thank you.
Hilarious.
I should have kept them for myself. I'm joking.
Thank you.
I will also use one of my own. Much better.
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly chug one of mine.
Gingerly to the corridor, because that's the only sensible thing that I can do.
Okay.
Is it safe for me around the corner? Well, I've not triggered anything yet, so I'm going to go around the corner.
Okay.
Back to full health. Brush my cloak.
If only we'd
Uh,
listened to the original idea of just sticking some pittons in the wall.
Nah, fuck that.
It
That's
was
way too different, bro.
sensible. To be fair, should we like try to actively look around? I'm suggest look around
Yeah.
a little bit whilst we're walking, like the caution, maybe.
Yeah,
You think
I don't
that
know,
you
there's
want
other
you
traps.
what? You want to search for traps in a dungeon or something?
Or I
Crazy
could just keep
talk.
slapping my pole in front of me to see if it triggers anything. Just every
Just
step
for
I
the
take,
next
I'm just
minute.
slamming it.
No, I think getting out of the steam is probably the best plan first, so we can actually see a little better than just having our torches reflect back at us.
Okay. So what are you guys doing going forward? Are you searching?
I think
Are
we should
you feeling with the pole? What are you doing?
walk gingerly whilst looking around. Yeah.
Okay. Give me a perception roll.
All of us, or
Whoever's
Just on
leading, either whoever's leading, take it with advantage, or the first 2 people to go ahead give me a single roll each. So a total of 2 rolls. You can decide who makes them.
Yes, Coles and I could go as you two are our ranged boys anyway, so if anything needs to be shot, you're probably our best bets.
Yeah.
I've got a shield I can hide behind if a spike comes flying at me.
aren't I your shield?
Well, that too. I've got
Yeah.
a shield too. Yeah. So
Perception, yeah?
perception.
Was it-
That was shitty.
Dirty 20.
Okay.
Absolutely appalling.
Okay, you
I just
scout
set my top.
ahead a little bit with that, and you get to a junction ahead without seeing anything that looks like a trap.
Okay, so we can shout back. It's all clear. And that our home is coming.
And from there, you can see that there is a path that leads off to the north, and then just ahead, there is another path that leads south. And while we're at that junction, we're going to take a quick break because I need the loo. So if anyone else does, now's a good time to do drinks or whatever, and we'll jump right back in a couple minutes.
Yeah.
Casey.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Adventurers Amusements.
Sponsored by Shan, Shara's Emporium of Exotic Goods.
All right, so let's jump back in. So we are at the crossroads, and which way are you guys going to go?
Backwards.
Back to the Sphinx.
I wouldn't be surprised. You know what? We give up. Just let us out now. That hallway was hard. Of course, at this point, you'd have to go back through the hallway to give up.
Yeah.
Well, at least we know to use the bloody pittance.
lads, I have another sensible idea.
No,
Okay, let's hear it.
no.
Well, I already have a torch. Already. We bought one as part of the adventure pack, and I'm currently using my maul that's on fire as a torch. So why not take the adventurer torch that we got from that pack, set it on fire, and I'm gonna yeet that bitch up the north tunnel to see what's going on.
Love the idea.
So you're just going to throw it down a hallway full of water?
Yeah, because it will light things up, and we'll see something for a little bit, and then figure out what's going on up there. Gives us a little flash into what's going on. Unless you can see it with your dark vision, but I can't.
If you can like eat it hard enough, it can
I
probably
mean,
maintain
from here it
quite a
just
bit.
looks like a corridor.
Well, would you like to lead, Mr. fucking Dark Vision?
I'm just going to shove you down the corridor, mate. I can
Fair
see
enough.
that it's safe, so you're going down first.
Well, don't have to tell me twice.
And we go back to Jesus, he just went for it. Right.
At least look around. Oh, you the torch.
So now
Yeah,
I
still
caught
looks
up
safe.
with
Keep going.
Coles. I'm gonna have like a look around.
Looks
Okay,
like there
roll
might be
me
a door at the
perception.
end, so just keep going.
Perception. Absolutely appalling.
You do not see any traps.
There's a door at the end. Just make a run for it.
In that case, I will take the pole and slam it into the ground every 5 feet as I'm walking along to see what happens. And just run, what,
That's a
many
plan.
30 feet? Just going to sprint that 30 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna
Slamming the
keep
pole.
like 10 feet away behind Coles as he's doing this.
Okay. At that point, Coles, you do see that there is a door ahead of you, as Zethian said.
There you go. There's a door for big doors.
In that case, I'm going to knock on the door.
Do we see if there's anything written on the door? Banging on the door.
There is nothing written on the door. It is a normal wooden door. And no one answers the door.
Oh. So much for a good hostess, I guess.
Well, boys, I hope you're ready for something stupid to happen because
That's
I'm gonna
already
open the
happened.
door. Well, I'm going to try to open the door.
Okay.
Locked.
The door is not locked.
Right, now do we gingerly open the door or do we just swing the bad boy open?
I think we do it with a little bit of pizzazz and jazz hands at the same time. Just that slow open, waving your
You can
hands.
just use your booth.
You open the door. As you look in, you see 5 what look like flesh golems standing in a line. Each of them has a number held up to its chest.
Let's just shut the door. Go the other way.
This is a silly mini game.
The numbers on their chests are 5, 7, 9, 11, and 13. One of the golems speaks and says, "One of us does not belong with the others. If you can pick it out, it will serve you, and the others will allow you passage.
one of them's not a prime number.
If you pick the wrong one, we will kill you."
Yeah, we got coals.
Was it
That-
5, 7, 11? 5, 7.
Five-
Is it all? It's all odd numbers
Nine.
between.
Only one
5,
of them
7,
is not a
9,
prime number.
13.
5, 7, 9, 11, and 13.
There's also one of them that doesn't pair off into 20.
I think
You have
it'd be not a
60
prime number.
seconds.
I would go with 9 because that's not a prime number.
Yeah, that would be the more obvious one.
Yeah.
Based on phrasing, because it doesn't say anything about pairing or anything.
No. So yeah, I think we go for that. What do you reckon? Go for 9?
I'm down for 9.
9.
Okay, you say number 9, and number 9 bows, puts the sign away, and steps down from the thing to follow you. The other 4 step off to the corners of the room, out of your way.
Follow us. Does that mean we've got a companion?
Well, it said it'd serve us.
Nice.
Yeah, he will.
Not that kind of service, dude.
Any holders
Hey,
to go.
He's already had the cute little guard. He's now after the flesh golem.
That's not what they meant by flesh golem.
Is that a door behind the golems as well?
It is, yes.
So do we continue this way, do we reckon? Do we step into the golem room as we're still like waiting outside, like cowards?
Can we get a crisp
I'm
high
waiting
five
on
from
you to
the
tell
golem?
me what you're doing.
I'm going to walk into the golem room.
I'm going to try and get a crisp high five from the golem still.
It just stares at you.
It's
Understandable.
so can I look around this room, or is it literally only the door that's in this room?
You look around, and there are golems standing. Otherwise, it is an empty room other than the door on the other end.
Okay. Does the door have any markings or words or anything on it, or just another plain door?
Give me a perception roll.
Seems like prime time to just push the golem into the door to see if it's a trap.
Absolutely awful.
You don't see any
It's a
traps.
trap.
Sweet. I'm going to open the door then and step through.
Okay.
Let the new guy go first.
But what if we
You
need
say
him
that,
later?
and then you charge through the door.
Fuck it, we ball.
Yep, I'm already through. It's safe. Put some stairs. But if these stairs are going up, does that mean we're no longer going to be in water?
These stairs do lead out of the water.
Oh, yes.
Another 30-foot Leroy, I think, is the only sensible thing to do.
I'm going to slowly walk up the stairs, checking each step with my foot as I proceed up them.
Okay.
Those are two very different plans.
Which of you is conducting your plan first?
That's a very good question.
Or are these two things
Fuck it,
occurring
we all-
concurrently?
Yeah,
Okay,
it's
you-
happening concurrently. Like I dab my toe on the first step, and
As
Cole's
he
just
jets past you.
We're fucking around and finding out, lads.
Saladin, you get up to the top, and it looks like there is a wooden turnstile there in the middle of the pathway that obscures vision of the hallway beyond.
So they say turnstile? What's that?
Rotating door.
Oh, okay.
I'm still going to proceed up the stairs carefully because it could have just been sheer dumb luck that Coles got up there before anything exploded.
Okay.
So I'm still going to gingerly make my way up the stairs.
And you make your way up, no problem.
No problem. Yeah.
All right then. Coming through.
Stairs are steep. Zephyon's hanging out with the 4 flesh golems, so I don't know what Coles wanted to do with 1, but Zephyon's going for 4.
As I just shut the door behind you.
Yeah.
Man's going for the high score with the fleshies. I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, like, is there any like ticketing system on this turnstile, or is it literally just straight up
We
turnstile?
just hit a
You
wall.
kind of give me a perception roll to examine it, or investigation, whichever you prefer.
Fuck it, we ball. Not very well though, because it's a 9.
Can I be looking at it as well as I'm up there with him?
Yeah, I'll let you have a roll as well.
I just do it. Not that mine have been much better. Yes, I have a 9 too. Hell yeah.
Okay. Both of you notice the same thing. 2 aspects of this turnstile. The first one is that it seems to only rotate in one direction. It in one direction it seems to lock, in the other direction it seems to spin. The other thing that you notice is etched onto the door in multiple languages. There is a script that reads, "No golems beyond this point."
Well, that's a bit segregation.
Okay, so in this case, how about we explore the other corridor with the golem? Maybe the golem is somewhat useful there. Or we just leave him here and presumably we can actually, come back at some point.
Well, I mean, we didn't tell him to follow us. He's just been following us non-stop. So I don't think he listens to commands. I mean, he didn't listen to the high five.
No, I think he just is programmed and sort of like a mindless automaton, effectively, of follow who gets right.
It's probably the right shout down the other.
He got Python scripting inside of him or something, and that's it.
Or we caved the golem's head in.
Do we have any disguises that we could disguise him as another golem?
I think I have
I don't know,
discussed-
do you?
Not entirely sure that's our wisest move.
Just try and scam the system. But he's not a golem. He's a little succubus.
Yes, because those 2 things definitely look the same.
What is the turnstile made of again?
It appears to be wood.
Okay, by nature of you saying that, something tells me it's more than just wood, and I can't slam it to pieces. Good to know.
What do we reckon then? Go down the other corridor as we've got backup at the moment?
Yeah, it's probably relevant that we have the golem before fucking around in the other area. And worst case scenario is we just cave its skull in and go through this door anyway.
True.
Sounds good to me.
Well, we knew this corridor was safe, so
We ball. That's a wall.
Oh, that's how you did. Okay, yeah. Let's go.
we wall.
Now, do we want to do the sensible thing, or do we stick with the Leroy strat?
I'm gonna say sensible is probably the ideal way to go through.
I guess.
Perception checks.
Not that these are being really so.
You don't notice any traps.
Sweet.
Alright, so yeah, that's
Another perception check, I guess.
Yeah, go for it.
we're being way too careful.
No, I rolled a 21. That could be pertinent to this now.
You are fairly certain that there are no traps between here and the door ahead.
Sweet.
There's a door ahead.
Is there anything written on this door?
On this door, bear with. Does anyone here speak Primordial?
No, I only speak Common and Giant.
I do.
You speak Primordial. Okay.
do indeed.
The scroll work on the door says loyalty survives.
Loyalty survives.
I mean, we've been pretty loyal to each other, but other than, yeah, even Sam and Jorge have been loyal to each other. Yeah, we've been.
Yeah, we've had some friendly banter. I may have knocked him for 6, but we made sure he got back up again.
Yeah.
They may have, set my pet cloak on you, but it was all in good banter.
Exactly. I'm going to walk through the door. YOLO.
Okay.
bad.
You
Turns out it's
open
locked,
the
breaks his
door.
fucking nose. Ooh.
As you step into the room, is anyone else heading in?
Fuck yeah. I'm gonna do something stupid. I'll walk in with him. I ain't leaving my boy behind.
You're sure?
Coles and Taylor live together, die together, most likely die together.
Okay. Once you
Yeah,
have all
many of
stepped in, the door slams closed behind you.
I'm going to give the door a little nudge and see if it still budges or if it's like lock.
It is locked.
Well,
Well, it was nice knowing you all.
here you go.
I feel like we should have a gander at what these suspicious things are.
As you begin looking around the room, you see that hanging from the ceiling from heavy silver chains are 9 frosted glass spheres, each of them about 2 feet in diameter. Each of these spheres is glowing softly with some very small amount of light.
How high off the ground are they?
They're about 8-9 feet off the ground, just within reach. If you were to try to swing your hammer at them, you could probably hit them. Yeah.
Too high up to lick, though.
Too high up to lick, though. Yes.
I mean, I could give you a boost. If you really want to lick it, I could give you a boost up there.
Yeah, I mean, that pink one is talking to me, so if you can give me a boost, I want to lick it.
Yeah, sure. I'll give you a boost there. What's the worst that can happen?
Don't ask questions you don't want to know the answer to.
I kind of do want to know the answer to it now, so I want to give him a boost up there to it.
Yeah. A little
Yeah, I'm going to
cheeky
break
boost to
myself.
give it a little...
You lick the pink sphere. Give me a Constitution save.
Science, baby.
I really want it to be one of those things where it just goes, nothing.
It's another 9.
Tongue is now stuck to the sphere.
You take
Swinging from
50
the
damage.
Why am I? You take 1 poison damage from the coppery moldy tasting sphere.
Copper
You really
mold.
do have a taste for algae today.
So after that, can I have a look around and see if there's anything that indicates what we should do with these spheres?
You look around and give me a investigation roll.
This is better than my perception, and that's not +5.
Okay, the only thing that you really notice is that there is a keyhole in the door. So you could take from that that there's probably a key to be found.
Maybe there's a key in one of the spheres and you have to smash them.
I feel like the only sensible thing now to do is to lick all of them to see if any of them are dangerous and not dangerous.
You're
Look,
going to lick
it
all the other
sounds
spheres
stupid,
in turn.
but if we start smashing them and they're incredibly dangerous, then we're potentially surrounding ourselves with gas or covering ourselves in fire. Whereas
it's
if
true,
I'm just licking the spheres, then we're taking smaller amounts of damage directed at one person who still has the most hit points left.
Yeah,
The
but that's
annoying
just
thing
mold.
is the logic is actually sound.
It's a stupid way of doing it, but there is logic.
It's
This is
dumb,
assuming
but
that
it's
licking does anything
correct.
at all.
Yeah, because you're
I mean,
just
you might
licking
just
the
end up
outside.
taking
You're not
another
licking,
8 poison damage.
you're not licking the contents of the sphere. You're licking the outside, which is just moldy copper.
I mean, I can give him a
Glass.
little like polish first. Just give me a little rub.
I was gonna say, can you give him? Can you rub? I was gonna say rub one out.
If you insist.
Yeah,
Give me 5 to 10, lads. I'll be with you.
You gotta do one for each one and then use it as like polish.
you've got to roll on a performance for that as well.
Roll a performance. Can you do a performance check to keep going?
Right, so
Wait, is there anything in these spheres?
I'm gonna
There
go
will be
You don't
when
around.
we're
know.
done with
They're
it.
frosted glass. You can't see into them.
So I'm gonna hold my pole again, the wooden
Mhm.
pole, not my pole, and I'm gonna go around and I'm gonna tap, just gently tap each of the spheres and see if I can hear like a key chime inside it. Like tap it enough so that it like swing slightly, but not tap it as if to break the sphere.
Okay, which one are you tapping first?
I'm gonna start with the pink one, as that's where I'm by.
Okay, you give it a tap. Give me a perception to see if you can hear anything. You can hear there's something inside of it, but you don't know what.
Okay, so now I'm gonna move to the one underneath it, so like directly south of it, that
Okay.
like greeny one. By the way, you guys need to direct me on colors because I am colorblind. If I say a color and it isn't it, I'm just going to move my character to it, so then you know which one I mean.
That is
Okay.
That's green to me.
Okay.
We could number them. That might make your life easier.
I'll just walk to each of them. 8.
Again, you can hear that there's something inside, but you can't tell what.
Okay. To this one.
Once again, there is something in there, but you cannot tell what.
Interesting. I just need to get through them all now. I'll commit to it.
Again, there is definitely something inside that sphere.
Man, this may not be like
There is definitely something inside that sphere, and it definitely sounds like it could be a key.
okay. That's a possibility then.
Inside that, you hear what could probably be a key, but definitely sounds like multiple objects.
Right.
There's definitely something in that one, but it's hard to tell what.
And then last one.
Have you done the red as well?
Oh, I haven't done the red.
That one definitely has something in it, but you don't know what.
And then last one.
Again, definitely something in it, but it's hard to tell what. Sounds like probably multiple somethings in that one.
So from that, I'm getting top right and middle right. That's my most. That's the ones I'm most suspicious of.
I have a theory, and I don't know if it's like a fluke or something. Could I ask you guys to go with me into like that corner, like all of us go in that corner?
Yeah.
I want to see what the golem does. Is loyal to the key? Is what I'm kind of thinking. Will it like move that?
He follows you to the corner.
It's good theory, at least.
Yeah, it's
so that
definitely
wasn't
worth a shout.
Who does the golem follow, actually, if we all go to the 4 separate corners?
curious question.
Who was it that initially said 9? I believe it was Zethian.
It was definitely now.
Interesting.
Oh damn! I could have had all 5 flash go.
Who wants to start slamming some balls?
I'm gonna ask
I do
Coles.
that every night. Oh wait, hang on. Sorry, you didn't mean.
I'm gonna ask Coles to give this one a good whack. This one where I'm stood.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, stand back while I slam some balls. This could get ugly.
I'm gonna lift my shield up as well and so like crap behind it.
Do you want me to roll for it, or is it a guaranteed hit?
You can roll for it.
Man rolls a 9.
I love that my notes say a good hard crack with a weapon will shatter the spheres. Each has an AC of only 13 and 3 hit points. You swing and miss.
Would you like to try again?
Don't worry, lads. That was just my warm up. I had to. I haven't swung this one much. I just had to
Yeah,
get
you
used
just-
to it.
Flexing your shoulders and getting yourself limber.
There we go.
Okay, that smashes the sphere. As the sphere smashes, a number of things come falling out of the sphere. This is number 6. So it bursts like a piñata. And you notice that there looks to be a decent amount of jewelry falling. You definitely think that there might be a key mixed in with that jewelry. And Saladin, you definitely notice the gray ooze that drops on your face, along with all of the jewelry.
You know what's going to happen next, right?
And that would be initiative.
Okay, well, it's a good thing you said that, because otherwise I was going to say I lick it. You stopped me from doing some more stupid shit, Casey. I appreciate you.
I mean, you can still lick it for your first action.
This is true.
I'd like to ready an action to lick it.
I'm thinking about it, boys. I'm also thinking about something else really stupid I could do, but...
Why did my initiative not go through?
Well, you clicked on your token.
I was. But apparently I also wasn't. I thought I was. Third time's a charm. That one was even worse.
Oh, I need to get rid of these old initiatives, don't I?
Don't worry, lads. Nothing bad is going to happen to us, except for all the terrible things that I might end up doing to us.
As long as you don't lick us.
No,
Why is
there's
it
no
not
promises.
letting me clear out this initiative tracker?
I really am just slowly becoming like a dog, aren't I? Like there was that session where I was just sniffing corpses and literally anything else, and now I've graduated onto licking. Like, what's next? Am I just gonna start fucking humping everything I come around?
I mean, you've already started that as well.
That's a
Yeah,
very good
true.
point.
The phrasing in that sentence might be important.
No, it was deliberate, unfortunately.
Right, how come we've got everyone on here twice?
It's only once for me.
Yeah, it's only once.
Only once for me.
We've got a 17, a 12, 11, and a 4. Big doors on 17, I'm on 12. Hot stuff on 11.
Right, I'm gonna refresh.
Brimstone wakes up, incinerates me. No touch.
Okay, I am back, and I've still got everyone on here twice. Okay, so Zethian, what's your correct initiative? 11. Theodore, your correct initiative is 18.
17 for doors.
Saladin, you had a 12.
Yep.
Palek had a 4.
Yeah, I rolled a mighty 4.
Though somehow mine is now showing as 17. I am now dead. I could happily roll again if you need.
I've got you on as a 12 now. Is that not showing for you?
No, I've now been removed from the turn order.
What the hell? Okay, you know what? I'm just going to clear everything out. Everyone re-roll.
Okay, we'll wait for it to all go clear.
It should be clear now. Is it clear for everyone else?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
God damn it.
Ooh.
I rolled significantly worse and I deserve it.
Oh, hell yeah. I rolled the complete polar opposite of what I rolled. Cleric goes first.
Cleric sees me with a face full of grey ooze. It's just like, do you know what? He's brought this on himself.
Taking so long to load.
No, I'm gonna blast it with some necrotic damage. Just stay perfectly still.
Why does something tell me the grey ooze is the sort of thing that's going to petrify me?
Or petrify the rest of us, because we can look at it in your...
It's just sort of like its image is like a brick wall covered
Right,
in
I don't
ooze.
have a
That
new
sounds
initiative
very good.
for Theodore. Vlad, have you re-rolled?
Yes. I could try to reroll again, I guess.
Please,
Yeah,
I don't know
sure.
why it's not showing.
You clicked onto your token as well, because I can't see yours.
Oh, I don't think I've clicked on my token. Apologies for that. Oh, that was the worst one. Oh well. I have a +4 and that's 4.
And then I need to roll for the golem.
Is the golem friend or foe? Let's find out.
I'm not worried about the golem
So,
punching you.
Telek, you're up first.
I am up first. I am gonna. Who's after me, actually? Let me. Theodore.
Theodore is up next.
Okay, well, that could actually work out. I'm gonna guiding bolt because then it means the next attack after me is rolled with advantage. So I'm gonna guiding bolt the whatever this
Go
is.
for it. What's the save for Guiding Bolt?
I've just got a hit, so it's a DC of plus. So I've just
Okay.
got to roll to hit. 16,
Definitely hits.
and then damage is 11 radiant damage.
Got it.
And then the next against it will have advantage.
Yep.
Attack.
Theodore, you're up.
Oh, sure. Using my laser pistol attack with advantage. That is 22.
Definitely
And
hits.
damage 14.
And the ooze dies.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
wow.
Now,
Pick up the key or the thing that looked adjacent to a key.
yep, so what you find is a bunch of jewelry, a key, and, well, the ooze is dead now.
That ooze didn't stand a chance.
You could still lick the ooze.
You could. I mean, the
Ooh.
jewelry is
You
covered
know
with
what, lads?
ooze. And the key is covered with ooze.
You just
Lick
lick
the
the
key.
key.
I've got to do it. I'm committed to the bit. I'm going to lick the key.
Roll me a Constitution save.
It's gonna petrify himself from licking.
I'm still rolling terrible. It's a 10.
It tastes like something that's been down your pants for a week.
So it tastes like that security.
He likes
guard.
that taste, though.
Well, if you like that taste, then more power to you. But it tastes bad.
I guess we should try that key in the keyhole.
Turns around. Not that keyhole. The door.
Yeah.
So sorry.
You're not sorry.
No, I'm not.
Tastes
Yeah, I'll
like
drown that
someone's
key in the
been
hole.
his pants
You try that key in the
Just-
keyhole. It does not fit.
Mm.
That's not a problem that Paladin has come across before.
There's a specific gif that comes to mind of a train in a tunnel, but
The Family Guy one.
Hey, Coles, do you wanna smash that green one as well? That's in the corner just ahead of you.
yeah, I could. Do you know what? I'll do the sensible thing when I smash the green boy. And I shall throw something
it
at it.
immediately.
I have some light hammers, so I'll just yeet a light hammer at that bitch.
Okay.
Because then I can do it from,
From where you are.
from one step to the left, because that's a sensible thing of doing. That's 19. The minimum damage on it would be a 4, so I'm hoping that's probably smashes it to pieces.
It smashes, and from the sphere, scattering around the room, are what looks like a huge number of gold pieces. There could have been a key somewhere in there, but you lost it if that was the case. It's now somewhere in the mucky floor now. And a very angry-looking air elemental. Now, just for simplicity's sake, what I think we'll do is we'll just continue cycling the initiative order. I just need to roll for this thing. If its stats would come up for me. There we go. Okay. So it's going to go on the 11. So it's going to take a swing at you, Saladin, and then you're going to be up next.
Understandable.
Yeah, makes sense.
How the fuck do you hit air?
Does a 19 hit you?
Funnily enough, yes.
This is unfortunate.
This is where it just absolutely rips my dick off.
That does 17.
Talk about a blow. Nope, nope, nope.
I mean, you did.
Dick.
I mean, it did a job.
Yep, so that's going to be 15 damage.
Wow, that's not great.
And you're up.
Great. Somebody's going to be raging now.
Oh yeah, 100% raging now because I'm not taking that risk.
The air punched you.
Now here's the problem.
It winded him.
Fuck you. Yeah, I have no choice but to attempt to hit air with a hammer. I mean, this feels so incredibly stupid because my other option is trying to take a really fucking deep breath and inhale that bitch, and that ain't gonna work. So
Become possessed by the elemental.
the only rational thing that I can do is attempt to hit it with the maul.
Kind of like the idea of trying to inhale it.
Does a 22
22
hit
does
the
hit
air?
it. Yes, a 22 does hit the air.
Do I roll the second attack immediately as well, or just do damage and then try the second one?
You can do it either way you want.
I'll see if both of them hit. Oh, sick, a 22 and a 25. We love some damage. So we're going to get a total of 10, followed by 12.
Damage.
22 damage on the air.
Got it.
Oh,
Anything else on your turn?
I'm not gonna do what I could do because it's a stupid idea. Actually, no, I am gonna do it. I'm gonna use the Hills Tumble. No, I'm not. Because
No.
Elemental is probably unlikely to fall for that, so I'm not gonna bother. Nope, sorry. I'm talking too much.
You're not going to try and knock air prone.
I haven't, yeah. It sounds stupid enough that I hit the air with a hammer, so.
I don't know, I
Okay.
kind of like the idea of knocking air prone.
Zethian, you're up.
I could shoot the air. That seems like a great idea, doesn't it? Hang on, I just need to check that. Should be moved. Oh, okay.
That is a miss.
Damn.
Okay, a 10 is a miss and a 22 is a hit. Perfect. We've got a nice narrow corridor of getting
I missed the air.
Mm-hmm. You missed the air. I mean, let's be honest.
Basing purely on what I know from Baldur's Gate, we're fucked.
I hated fighting elementals in Baldur's Gate.
Okay, so the golem is going to charge up and attack. It's going to get 2 slam attacks.
Oh no.
Why are those not appearing?
Guess who's got another stupid idea for next turn?
You.
Right, I'm just going to roll these because I don't know why Roll20 is being shitty with me.
You're gonna grab hold of a rocket.
That's an 18 on the die and an 11 on the die. So those both hit.
You rolled a 10 and missed. You missed by 1. That's the worst.
Huh? No.
No, you're 11 that hit, but Zeppion's 10 that missed.
No. It's got a +7 to its attack, and it rolled an 11 on the die.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
that is.
Yeah, I had a +6 and I rolled a 4.
Yeah.
That's like my roll in perceptions.
So it's going to do 14 and then 12. So the golem does 26 damage to the elemental, which is halved because it. Yeah. So
Yeah, I was afraid you were going to say
13.
that.
So there we go. And Telik, you're up.
Alright then. So for my bonus action, I'm going to yeet a healing word to Coles because he took a girthy amount of damage.
Is the healing word yeet?
Please.
Is that the word that means healing?
Yeah, which I'm going to give you a boost of 7 on that.
Top shagger.
And then I'm gonna go for the guiding bolt again. No? And that's gonna miss miserably because even with a +5, apparently I'm gonna roll 7, so that's gonna miss.
That is a miss.
And I'm gonna say, well, I tried, lads. On to big doors.
Theodore, you're up.
Well, I'll try to shoot this thing. I guess.
Better just run into the grasp it. Giving it a thunder hug.
Give it the people's elbow.
Does 22 hit?
It certainly
It
does,
does.
yes.
And damage-wise, 11.
So that's 59.
Got it. Anything else on your turn?
No, I don't think so.
All right, the air elemental is up. And it is going to do a whirlwind. So,
Doesn't sound like
Saladin and the flesh golem, strength saving throw.
$20.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I forgot that rage does that for me. Oh, sensational.
Yeah, Rage is so busted on some like min-max fighters. You're just like, we just want you to roll first, though. So you can hit me before I hit you.
Okay, so George, you're going to take, let's see, 11, 13. You're going to take 6 bludgeoning damage, which with your rage you're going to have to 3.
Cool.
The golem, though, fails his saving throw. So he's going to take 13 damage and then get knocked back. to there, which is then going to mean that he's going to take additional damage. So another 9. Okay, there we go. And the golem is prone.
Dick Rippington's my son.
There we go. Saladin, you're up next.
The rational man that Saladin is going to try and hit air with a hammer again. It's a 12 hit.
Miss.
That's what I was afraid of.
Anything else on your go?
Made the attack, so that's, or attempted attack, so it doesn't kill my rage. In which case, just for shits and giggles, I'm going to take one of my basic healing potions. Well, my last healing potion. Wait, is potion bonus action or full action? I cannot remember.
Bonus action to take it yourself. Action to give it to someone else.
And that's the 2d4 plus 2, isn't it? The basic.
That's right.
For a total of 5. It could be worse. And that's a me.
All right, Zethian.
Hope we don't miss, eh?
No, you won't miss.
That does not miss.
He learned how to hit! Let's go!
I just want to check. 'Cause do I get? I wish that wasn't. Covering the text, that would be nice.
What's that?
We can reduce. Okay. I just forgot one of my things done, but the bloody rolls were covering up the text and I couldn't read it. 17 damage.
Nice. He
And it will
is
get slowed.
barely holding together.
He is slowed by 10 feet.
Okay. The golem is going to spend half his movement to get up. He's going to charge forward. He's going to attack. His sheet's going to give me a pain in the ass, so I'm just going to roll the die. An 11 plus 7 is going to hit. And a 19 plus 7 is definitely going to hit. I'll make his rolls. Oh. And the golem kills the air elemental.
Oh, yeah.
Woo!
Golem gets the kill shot.
Nice.
Right, so I guess now we hunt around for that key that got blasted wherever from the golem.
Assuming there is one.
Can we scoop up any of this gold and keep it?
Aren't we?
Give me an
not allowed to take
investigation
stuff
check
out from the
because
contract?
the money and the key and everything else has fallen into the mucky water at the bottom of the room here.
I'm looking for a key and he's looking for gold. I rolled a 16 looking for the key.
Okay. Is anyone else looking other than those two?
I'm just trying to remember whether or not we're not supposed to take stuff out without permission, which sounds like something we shouldn't be doing. So I really hope we're not picking up the gold. But I'll check for a key.
Okay.
I have rolled the wrong thing.
Investigate as well.
Might
So
not be taking it out necessarily, but we could use the gold in the dungeon later on to bribe people.
That will come in as a 12 if that was supposed to be investigation. That's my bad.
Okay. Between you, you managed to find about 300 gold scattered amongst the floor and a key.
Okay, I'm gonna try the key in the keyhole.
It does not fit.
Oh,
Can I just ask the golem politely? Excuse me, mate. Do you happen to have a key?
It shakes its head no, and then points up.
Do you happen to know where the key is?
It
Does
keeps
it know which
pointing
one
up.
the key is in?
It kind of points around at all of them.
Can it not point at one? Does it not point at one specifically?
It points at all of them in turn.
Damn.
well,
Just give him a hug and say thank you for trying.
It kind of
You
just
and your,
nods.
You're in
I
your
mean-
hugs.
I mean, everyone that you've bashed so far has had a key in it. So he's not
also has
wrong.
had a monster. What
Do you
was
know
it
which
the
one
door
has
said
the key
again?
that opens the door?
What was it the door had written on it again in Primordial?
Loyalty survives.
Loyalty survive.
Does loyalty have a specific color associated with it? Like Gryffindor shit, that's loyal, isn't it? That's red. I don't know if loyalty has any other associated colors, so if anyone has no other ideas, I might slam the red one for shits and giggles.
Yeah, I reckon red or blue.
I'll probably just walk a bit away from it, but yes, go ahead.
Is there any time limit how long we can be in this dungeon? Because part of me feels like, eventually we're going to want to take a short rest.
There was none mentioned.
But before my rage expires, which I think is like about a couple of minutes in it. I want to
Mhm.
try and slam it so that I still have it procced for whatever comes out of it. So let's
Okay.
slam the shit out of the ball manually this time for a 23, which I really wish I had kept for whatever comes out of it.
So, hundreds of what look to be coins, a key mixed in there somewhere, and 3 what appear to be living shadows fall out of the orb.
Well, that's just not great news at all, is it? Boys, has anyone got a really bright light?
Speaking of bright light,
Have a torch.
Let me roll their initiative.
Are we still stuck with shitty initiatives?
I like mine.
Fuck. Good.
I've just been sticking the enemies into the same kind of rounding order as it's kind of been progressing.
Saves potentially rolled in 9 initiatives, I guess.
Well, yeah, exactly. Okay, so Telek, you get to go, then the Shadow, then everyone else.
Perfect.
This is where we hope he's got some big cleric bullshit ready to rumble.
I wish.
Man just pulls the blood of Lathander out of his back pocket. Oh yeah, I forgot I had this.
Oh yeah. I wish. Alright, what do I'm gonna go for the middle one. I'm just gonna fling a guiding bolt at it. 20 hit.
Definitely hits.
And that'll take 16 radiant damage, and the next attacker will have advantage on it.
Is that left, middle, or right?
Middle.
The next attacker
then
will
I'm
not
gonna
have
move.
advantage on it.
Well, and I'm going to move myself up as well. Okay, so they get removed pretty rapidly. I'm going to move myself up, and then
Okay.
just going to vibe there.
It's the Shadow's turn now.
Oh, he rolled pretty good too.
First Shadow is going to attack you, Telek.
Okay.
Oh, that's
A 6 does not hit you.
No.
Okay. The next one is going to attack you, Saladin.
fuck. Fuck.
Does a 20 hit you?
Based on that reaction, what do you think?
You take 4 damage, 4 necrotic damage, and you lose 3 strength.
Ooh. That's not very cash money of you now, is it?
And then Theodore's up next.
Right.
Big balls.
I'll keep with what is working and will continue shooting. So I presume let's say the one closer to me. So 18
Hits.
hits. 12 damage.
Okay.
Forgot to do something better.
What's that? It's still your turn.
I
so.
had the yeah. I had the oh no, Hex is level 1. Yep, nothing.
Okay.
No worries.
Saladin, you're up then.
Go big man.
Well, which is the one that succeeded on the strength drain against me?
The one on the right that Theodore just shot.
Yeah, I'll swing for that one still for shits and giggles and hope for the best.
Okay.
So 23 hit.
It certainly does.
Lovely. We'll go for 13 damage. The follow-up attack swings
Dead.
for a grand total of 21.
Yeah, he's dead. My 16 killed the first one. He was proper dead. That one.
Yeah, he had 4
Sound.
left. He had 4 left.
Yeah. Oh,
Swinging
same
at the
target
other.
or another target within reach.
Yeah, so you can move to the other target. Yeah.
Yeah, you can Hills Rumble it.
I had it in my mind that I could only target one of them.
Nope.
Take it.
You can change between attacks. So you hit the second
It's
one.
just
How
gotta
much
be
damage
with-
does that one do?
11.
Okay. He's still up.
Yeah, I think it's just got to be in reach of you, so you can like run halfway across the field to punch another one in the head. But like, if you got like 2 of them on you, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, it's a good thing I'm not using the other ability with that hammer because nothing would go well for you guys there.
Zethian, you're up.
You've just got to do 5.
5 damage. Does 20 hit?
It certainly does.
Does that work?
Dead.
Overachieved.
Oh, it's also slowed, by the way.
It dies.
It's very
slowly.
slow. It's dead.
Yeah,
Very melodramatically just falls to the floor.
the shadow dissipates slowly.
Mm-hmm.
Said Dumbledore calmly.
Right, so far we've broke 1, 2, 3 of them. I think we go for the one where Zeppian is next.
Do we want to try the key first?
It doesn't even want to try and find the key or try it. Yeah, we go, right, which one's
I'm just,
next?
like, I'm just like, the key's going to fail anyway. Let's go for the next one.
Right, investigation
Yeah,
to
let's
see if
do
you want
the
to find the key.
21. Good old nat 20.
You find some more of the gold that was still on the floor. You also find a large number of what looks like lead coins, which you've never seen used as a currency anywhere. And you do find another key.
Oh, lead
I'm gonna
coins.
try
Are they from Chernobyl?
Don't know.
I'm going to try the key in the door.
It does not work.
And then I'm going to look at all 3 of the keys together to like compare them to see if there's much of a difference between them.
They all look the same so far. So let's see. You've
Can I
done
just push all the rest of the clutter into the corner of a room?
that one. You've done that one.
And we've done the one directly south of that.
And you've done that one.
Can I see if the keys fit together, like as a bunch, or
Give me an investigation roll.
absolutely?
You can't see anything that makes them do that, no.
Okay.
Can I just push all of the leftover clutter on the floor into that corner over there? Just so that next time we have to look for a key, it's slightly easier in amongst the mess of coins and ooze and shit.
You certainly can, yeah.
Don't forget the ooze again.
Well, the other stupid thing I was going to try is see if any of the coins can work as a key. Just, try one of the gold looking coins, see if it shimmies as a key. One of the lead coins, shimmy it, see if it works as a key. Just for your reason.
You're
It does not.
do
Oh.
you have a lockpick or anything? You're a shady fella. I think that's
Uh,
something you'd have.
I
How
have
did the
Tink's
coins
tools. But I don't have lockpicks.
Which one do we think we should smash next?
I mean,
Sorry,
since
no, George,
loyalty,
if you
like,
didn't
we
hear
could
me
all
before,
just
no,
do
the coins did not work.
Thought so. Yeah, we could all try slamming one together, we're loyal to each other in the bit and just fucking die, but that's a terrible idea. Loyalty survives is a very vague statement that could have nothing to do with anything.
I mean, there's 5 of us if we include the golem. We could all go to 1 and smash them, and that'd leave 1 left whole.
It could also release Horrors Untold.
I mean, it could do that too.
And I'm already, debuffed on strength for a while. Unless I take,
I mean, how long does that?
Oh, wait, does it work as a curse or does it work as till a long rest?
What's that?
My strength debuff.
Roll a medicine or religion check.
Yeah, I'll try medicine. Dreadful. It's 7.
You don't have a clue.
Guessing no one else has a clue. Fuck it, we ball.
Hmm.
I mean, if you want, I can just keep slamming things.
I'm just.
I don't really see any more clever solution than just trying to slam things.
Is there a way to take an orb down from the ceiling? Like, are they on hooks that we could manufacture a way to lower one?
They're on chains, and the chains are part of the setting that the glass is in.
So if we got Zephian to shoot the chain and we were all underneath it to catch it,
You could certainly try it. These are pretty hefty chains.
if we got big doors to Eldritch Blast the chain, we were all underneath to catch it.
I'm getting a
You
sudden
can
urge
certainly
to try
try
and,
it.
like swing on one of these balls and chains, like it's the Wrecking Ball music video,
Just gonna
while
dress
lifting
up
a
as-
hammer.
I mean, I've got some spare hammers if you want to. Oh yeah, can I pick up the hammer I threw? It's somewhere on this floor.
Certainly can, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try that on the middle one. Get big doors to Eldritch
With a
Blast
wrecking
the
ball.
chain on the ceiling, and with us underneath it to catch the orb.
Okay,
So if we all
go for it.
get around it, how our Gollum dude as well to get under. Sephian's like, oh no. And then if we get, what do we reckon? Do we reckon we shoot it with the rifle, or do we reckon we get big doors to Eldritch Blast the chain if it's a hefty chain? Do you reckon a laser rifle is going to do it, or the power of the gods?
Is this the wrong time to admit that I still have the mysterious grenade that may or may not incinerate everything?
Not while we're locked in the room with it, dude.
No. We need escape options if we're about to use that.
Yeah, I reckon big doors is going to Eldritch Blast it. So Zephian underneath to catch it, because you said it was a hefty chain.
Mm-hmm.
And then if big doors steps away, then Eldritch Blast the chain above it, and we'll catch the orb.
Explain
Okay.
the plan again. Sorry.
So we're going to be stood underneath it, just not you, doors. You're going to be stood
Uh-huh.
away, and you're going to Eldritch Blast the chain that's holding it to the ceiling,
Mm-hmm.
which will then release the orb, and we'll catch the orb before it shatters on the ground.
Sure, I like the plan. Happy to do that. Well, guys, are you ready?
What could go wrong?
Eldritch Blast.
Roll it.
13.
That does hit.
Do I need damage?
You do, yes.
4.
4 damage does not snap the chain.
Round 2.
Let me shoot again, okay. Just to be sure, I will use one of my... Should I use this luck? No, we're fine. Yeah, Eldritch Blast again. 12.
Misses.
It's a +5. I'm not shooting very well. Okay.
Round 3.
I'm sorry, 11.
Miss.
What is the objective of trying to catch this when it's not broken?
Okay, finally
considering
20.
We then have to break it to
A
get
20
the key out?
hit?
Because I want to put the torch next to it to see if it reacts to flames or anything,
4.
and see if we can see
Why don't you
inside
just
of it.
hold the torch up?
Because we can look around all angles of it like this.
That does finally snap the chain. So 2 of the 3 of you that are under it, roll me a dexterity check to try to catch it.
Oh Jesus, Dex.
Who's the best at dex saves?
I mean, I've got +1 in Dex, but I've
Saves
also only
dex
got
check.
Dex 13.
I'm +3.
I'm +1, so you guys go for it. I believe in you.
Okay.
If anything goes wrong, I'll be ready to hit it with a hammer.
I hope you're
Just
ready.
kicked off from rolling a 19.
Zethian, you catch the orb initially, but as you catch the orb, you completely misjudge the heft of the chain that is coming down with it, and the orb hits your hands, but then as the chain continues to fall, the chain then pulls the orb out of your hands and kind of slingshots it around and smashes the orb into the ground. And it shatters across the floor.
Right.
Second, you broke it.
Fuck it,
You
we
didn't
ball.
even catch it, dude.
Jewelry scatters across the floor, along
On
with,
the bright side,
you think there could
whatever
have been a
creature
key
comes
in
out
there?
is- Any creature?
No.
Time to search for a key again. See, I bet you guys are glad that I kicked everything to...
I am. Let's search for a key.
Right? Investigation rolls?
I ain't investigating shit. Can we ask the golem to find key as well?
I mean, if we're spending enough time in here, surely we find it eventually.
Well, you guys have spent 10 minutes so far and not found the key. Maybe this orb didn't have one? You thought you
Can we do
saw
a double
one,
check?
but you can check again, yeah, but yeah.
That one fucking room. Oh my god.
I hit a 17.
Zero.
Pray it's
Yep.
the saving grace.
15
nat
minutes
one.
into the search for
Hilarious.
this key, you realize that it's been under your foot, Saladin. You've been standing on it while you were looking around. That's why you weren't finding it.
That makes sense. He's got big old feet.
Whoopsie.
With a 0, I feel like I got lost myself. Okay.
You would have,
Can I
except
punch
you're
him for
locked
being
in
an
the
idiot
room.
For standing on it.
Yes. Wow.
Right, shall we try this key then in the keyhole?
Enthusiastically just run towards the door and try and jam it in the hole.
It does not fit.
Well, I've just punched him in the back of the head for being an idiot.
That doesn't fit either, right? So that's another one gone.
I want to smash the pink one. I like the pink one. Any objections?
No, you go for it.
Go for it.
You guys want to get to a different side of the room to avoid being hurt?
Actually, no, I want to stay close because you're closer to death than I am.
Sure, why not? I ain't gonna say
How
no.
about, how about an
10
AC7?
doesn't hit. You said it was an AC of 13.
It is.
Yeah.
Round 2. That'll hit.
Battle hit, yep. I just love you swinging this big hammer over your head trying to hit glass balls.
I
It's
just
the
got
worst
crazy the first
pinata
time, so
game
it's-
ever.
Casey, can I don't remember how it's called, prepare action just to shoot whatever comes out of it?
You certainly can,
Okay, that
yeah.
might be a terrible idea if it's the key and you destroy it, though.
Is it okay to, like, if it's like, does not look like, a key, but it's somewhat of a bigger thingy?
You could
Looks like
do
monster
something like,
gets
I
blasted.
prepare an action to fire a spell at a creature that comes out of the sphere.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, that would be the
Try
way
my
that you would
best,
phrase
right?
something like that, yes.
Anything with a pulse that comes out of this is getting blasted.
Got you. Okay. I'm ready.
What was the damage on that, George?
Oh, I mean, like, Didn't you say they only had a handful of hit
Oh,
points?
oh
My
yeah,
minimum
your
on this
minimum damage is going
would
to
be
be
yeah.
more than 3, isn't it? Yeah. So this is number 1, 2, 3, number 4. Okay, I'm actually going to ask for 2 of you that are underneath the sphere here. Give me a dexterity check.
Well, that'll be probably Zephyr and I, because Cole's doing busy swinging hammer.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a 5. I'm about to get covered in some goo.
Boys, we're cooked.
Okay, you both fail to catch the vial that's falling. I'm going to see if it shatters on the
shit.
floor or not.
Oh, shit, boys.
It shatters on the floor. So you see a key and
I'm
a
gonna lick it.
vial fall out of the sphere and shatter.
Whatever fell out on the floor and shattered, whatever liquid, I'm gonna lick it.
Remember, you're in 6 inches of water here still.
Aww. How quickly
You
can I get my tongue to the water?
Ground. You can like dunk your head under and lick
Are you
it.
going to try to, basically, the liquid that's there, are you going to try to suck up that puddle?
I'm gonna jam my tongue in it.
Okay.
Oh, the mental image I have right now. I need eye bleach, brain bleach, concussion.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to give you a 50-50 chance to be affected by what was in the vial. Just roll me a straight d20. I'm also going to roll a d20, and if they're both even or both odd, then the potion will affect you. If they're different, it will not. So I've got a 14. You've got an 11, no effect.
Oh man! But did you see the key while she was down there licking?
You do see the key in the water, though, while you're sticking your face in it, though, yes.
I mean, we'll try the key.
Yeah, we'll give the key a try.
He does not open the door.
Can I just gesture to the golem and be like, was that important?
Guns out.
Give him another hug, just, you're doing your best.
Then let's try the back middle, so the bottom middle one. This one.
Okay.
Hold your hammer. Your hammer's up on the one I'm on.
Right.
Do you want to try to catch it again? Because I can shoot the thingy. But what's the worst that can happen?
I mean, we can try and catch it again if you wanna blast the chain.
Yeah. So I'll blast the chain for this one. Eldritch blast. 24.
That'll hit.
Hits. And 5. 5
Does
damage.
not destroy the chain.
Let's do one more.
The chains have more hit points than the orbs.
Oh. 22 and 2.
22 hits, 2. So it's a total of 7. Still does not destroy the chain.
Holy.
When the chain breaks, can I just ready an action to grab the chain so it doesn't yank it out of people's hands again?
Got it. 22 hits again.
And
the
4.
chain snaps. So Zethian, give me Zethian and Telek, give me dexterity to catch the orb, and Saladin, you're gonna grab for the chain. So you give me a dexterity for that one.
I got 12.
Dexterity, or does it count as like athletics or acrobatics?
Um,
Acrobatics even.
I'll let you use acrobatics. Yeah.
Oh, thank God, because I have advantage on that. Oh no, that's only to end powerful build. But either way, I'm going to take it. Yeah, 13 could be worse.
Okay. Between the 3 of you, you do manage to this time catch the orb without it breaking.
Hey. So I want to lower it down and then shine my torch around and over it to see if I can see inside the glass and see if anything inside reacts to the torch light.
Okay, give me an investigation roll.
Oh, almost was another nat one.
Nothing that you can see reacts, no.
What about if I try to roll it?
The chain being attached to it and the shape of the setting around it makes that quite awkward, but doesn't really do anything. I mean, you can make it roll, but
Do you want me to fling it like a flail into the door?
I was just about to say into the
I
door.
was going to say take it to the door, but now just like yeet it to the door works as well.
you gonna do that?
Fuck yeah.
You
Swing
smash
it like
the
a
orb
flail at
into
the
the door. You see two items come smashing out of the sphere.
Let's look for a key again.
It looked like
Those
a key, and it looked like possibly a ring of some kind.
Let's see if I can get an investigation fail.
You managed to locate both the key and the ring with that. As you go to pick up the ring, you all hear a voice speaking telepathically in your heads. It says, "Stop before you put me on. I confer the following powers upon my bearer: invisibility, haste, immunity to charms, flying once per day, detect magic, and a single wish. I also provide the benefits of protection and spell turning. I do, however, have a drawback. Once per year, I will permanently eat a small part of your life force. I must be warned before I can leave this room. Merely carrying me from this place is not an option. If I am removed from my wearer's finger, however, my powers are lost forever. So you must decide now if someone wishes to wear me forever."
We get that in writing because you sort of dropped out like 6 times through that. Sorry.
Oh, wait, that's not the right thing.
It's the moon! It's the moon!
There.
I mean, this seems almost too good to be true.
I was thinking of putting it on the flesh golem's many fingers.
Which is going to make a super golem.
Yeah.
I'm here
Just
for it.
because I
I
want
mean,
to
it
know,
could be worse.
I want to know what the golem would wish for, really. Like, if the golem wishes to not be a golem, then we can take him through the turnstiles when we're out of here in the next few hours.
Or one of
I
us
want
could
to-
attempt to wish to not be in there anymore.
Yeah, but that'll only get one of us out.
Or for the door to cease to exist. The more complicated the wish, the more oh no. Do not let me put this on because I'm going to do stupid shit.
Oh, it's absolutely not going on your hand at all. I'm still down for putting it on the flesh golem.
So am I.
I mean, there's very limited drawback. That was a stupid thing to say.
Because technically, we're not allowed to remove anything from this place anyway, because that's what we signed, wasn't it? So we can't take it any further than this anyway.
It's a good point.
Loyalty.
Or What if when we get the door open, one person runs back, goes to the Sphinx, and says, "Hey, Sphinx, I've got an idea of how you can get out of here." Brings the Sphinx back to us. They're in the ring. They can wish to be away from here. They can't give us any more riddles.
Does the Sphinx have fingers?
Yes, but they're much
we
larger
could
than this
legs,
ring.
I bet. Sorry, Casey, you couldn't hear you.
Can't we just leave the ring behind?
I said the Sphinx does have fingers, but they're much larger than this ring.
Yeah, I think just put a flesh golem.
No.
I know, but
Yeah,
we've got to
but
at
doing
least
it on the
use.
golem's funny.
Depends what his
Yeah.
wish is.
Can we try the key first to see if the door opens, and then deal with the ring afterwards?
Ah, unauthorized wielding of magical items for personal use or external sale. That was in the contract. I don't know if we've
Unauthorized
been
what?
authorized. I don't think we've been authorized to use this magical item, have we?
Phrasing. What was the phrasing?
Unauthorized. So participants acknowledge that they are prohibited from initiating hostile actions against the maze, its staff, or other participants. This prohibition includes, but is not limited to, destruction of property, real or magical, unsanctioned attempts to escape via dimensional rifts, and unauthorized wielding of magical items for personal use or external sale. So wouldn't it be personal use if we were trying to do anything with that ring to get out of this room?
Yes.
And it's a magical item, clearly. We were not told we could use it.
Okay.
Well, we can't, but the golem might, because the golem's part of the place.
Just try the bloody key.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Do you
there's a
try the
slot.
key?
Yeah, we'll try the key.
Ta-da!
Do you have any idea how badly I want to just see what happens if we smash the rest of the balls?
I mean, we technically still could smash the rest
Can
of the balls.
Can we just yeet the ring into the corner of the room and leave it behind?
That's what you want to do with it.
I don't know. Come on, we've got to think about the option of putting it on the golem, though.
Yeah, I kind of want like an
Yeah,
invisible.
but then you've got the problem of what does it wish for?
I mean, I've been giving it hugs and telling it it's been doing a good job, so I'm hoping it understands that I'm not an enemy.
Yes, and when we say nice things to you, but you still don't do rational things in return.
But it,
So whilst they're discussing, I'm just going to slip the ring on the golem's finger.
Okay. You put the ring on the golem's finger.
Damn it. And the golem is now immediately invisible.
And now I say to the golem, "Make a wish."
The golem vanishes.
I'm sorry for the Tarrasque that I've just summoned in on the golem.
You've also just removed our loyal servant.
No, he's just invisible at the
It's
moment.
just invisible, yeah.
He's
can I
still-
hug where he was and see if he's still there?
He is not.
Oh fuck! He gone, boys.
Oh well, saves us a sort of terrain.
Oh well, yeah. One happy goblin.
And we can't
Oh,
take him any
okay.
further than we was going to at the turnstile anyway, because there's no golems allowed.
This is true.
Yeah, what was that?
So do we smash the rest of the balls, or should we go through the tail?
We just leave.
There's go with Zephyr this time.
Yeah, I'd probably go.
And I just say to the golem, "Mr. Golem, wherever you are, remember, make a great wish."
I'm contemplating so much right now.
You're on your own right now. We're
There's
we've
now
got-
one less golem in this room.
Oh, shit.
I just bumped one of them into one of the other ones.
Oh,
Ah.
phew.
I thought something ominous had happened then. So he took one of his friends with him.
Now I'm gonna wait for Coles to come along.
Is he just smashing everything before he gets it?
I'm
really
waiting to
wanted
see if that's the next thing he's gonna say.
No, I really wanted to.
And I'm going to go through the turnstile when I see Coles appear.
What, you're not gonna smash him and see if the next thing that comes out is a pit fiend?
No. Although,
You want to smash me, do you?
It could be a
There's always
friendly
room in
pit
my
fiend,
mid.
you don't know.
no, I'm going to go through the turnstile.
Okay. You're gonna go through
I'll
the
follow.
turnstile. There we are.
And then I'm going to look around for any traps.
Give me a perception
I
roll.
presume I don't hear.
Nat 20, so 25.
Nothing
Nice.
to this corner and to the door beyond. You managed
There's
to
a door?
examine. Yep, I'll go ahead and let you know there's a door there.
And that Pythagoras, you can see the angles.
Anything written on this door?
Give me just a second. Let me look it up. No, there is nothing carved on this door.
Okay, I'm just going to swing that bad boy open and take a step inside.
Okay, give me just a second.
I feel like we should have slammed the rest of those things, but
There's part of me that still wants to find a way back to Savon and find where our invisible golem's gone.
surprised the golem was actually Vecna, and we've just unleashed him across the entirety of the city.
I hope so.
Wouldn't be the first time.
Katie just be like, so you know that Cthulhu Tarrasque I told you I had?
All right, the door opens.
I take a step in and then I take a look at my surroundings.
As you step into this large open cave, you see in the far distance another.
Oh, he gone.
Oh,
He
The
dead.
golem killed Case.
Hello,
yeah.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. As you step into this room, you can see from the platform that you're standing on, across the way there is another platform. I'm going to go ahead and place a light so you should be able to see that.
Okay.
But in between here and there, you can see that there is a drop of about 50 feet downwards to water below. The water appears to be boiling, and occasionally you can see sputterings from a few areas within the room, and the occasional upwards blast of a geyser of hot water and steam. Suspended between the two platforms, you can see a number of discs about 4 feet in diameter, attached to chains that are suspended about 3 feet apart at varying heights. Just to give you a bit of an image of this, that's what you are looking at. Suspended over 50 feet of boiling water with geysers.
Can we roughly tell how far this gap is, like from where we are to the other side?
Give me a perception check.
I don't think we're long jumping this one, boys.
15?
Somewhere between 80 and 90 feet.
Okay.
I'm dying laughing again right now. The potion that smashed on the ground earlier was a potion of flying. It would have been really helpful for
That's
one
about
of you
right.
here.
We did more.
And the ring that lets people fly.
Yeah, and the ring that gives the
Oh.
ability of flight.
Now we've only got 2 of us across there, and we couldn't take the ring off to give it to someone else because then we...
True.
Right, we've each
Maybe
got
some ropes.
we each got 50 foot of rope.
Try and get onto the chains in time together to stabilize them. Or we just fucking Leroy.
I'm leaning towards just Leroy in this and just going from one to the next, but only one of us on one at a time.
How about we use the rope to connect ourselves to each other, like the rock climbers do, so that
God.
if one of us falls, we can at least, put them back.
Yeah.
pull them
If
back.
one of us falls, we all fall.
Yeah, I was gonna say the swinging chains don't really lean into
It's like that
that.
co-op. What's that co-op game thing they did recently, where everyone's tied together?
Yeah.
Although
I'm also
Oh,
down
that one.
3 strength as well, so I can't even rely on that to help with anything other than my regular advantages.
if we tie some of our ropes together, we could fix a point on this side with the rope, have our more agile person go across, and they can fix the rope to each of the chains, so we've got something to hold on to.
Not a bad idea.
Not bad.
Hang on, Casey, do we see what's on the other side? So on that,
Vaguely in the
across to
distance
where
on
we
the other
would want to go?
side, through the kind of steam, it looks like there's a door.
Oh, a door. Okay, so door assumes we need to. Okay.
What do you reckon then? Tie like 3 of the
I just
pieces of
realised
rope
something
together?
else dumb we could have done with that ring. Because we have potions of remove curse. So you could put the ring on and then remove the curse.
Would that have worked? Oh my god.
As you're standing here thinking over what to do, you watch as one of the geysers begins to bubble, and the bubbling increases as you watch. And one of the geysers in the center of the room erupts into an upward waterfall of steaming water that extends almost to the roof of the cavern and engulfs the entire middle of the room in water for a few moments until it calms down again.
I'm guessing that sends the discs just swinging like a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, the discs are spinning, swinging, moving all over the place. You can also see that the discs are all obviously soaking wet. So you could probably assume very possibly slippery.
I think we're just going to have to take it one at a time and just go across them.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
fuck
if
we
we
both.
fall, do we have like plan B basically?
Unless we go navigate around the edge of the area using our climb it. Like,
Actually, could I try to use my pole to see how deep the water is there?
Well, the water's 50
Definitely
feet
get
down
deep
from the
water.
ledge you're on.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
So it's 50
Yeah,
feet
we'll
before
use
you
that
get to the
climbing pipe,
surface of the water.
the perimeter.
oh, that's not a bad idea. Could I
mean, how far does
investigate
the pipe get
if
us?
that's like a possibility, sort of see how many of the climbing things we have, and would they like stick into the walls? Sort of
I
do
think we'd
a
have 80 between us.
rough calculation.
You would need a python about every 10 feet. And rough estimate from what you guys can see, you've got over 300 feet of wall that you need to cover.
So,
It's 30 pittons, but we have 20 each.
yeah. So we've got 8.
need to-
So we could technically be even safer and just have one every 5 feet than every 10 feet, just to have it even safer, really.
And we only need. We're using them to build one road for all of us. It's not like each of us needs them separately, right?
You could use them separately and just use it like a crampon, or you could put them into the wall and use them as stepping stones.
Yeah. Casey, are you back?
I'm here, yeah.
Yeah, good. It's just you froze for me for a sec.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we reckon? Do we reckon we YOLO it across the discs that are now soaking wet and potentially get ass blasted by a geyser? Or chance it and go for like one every 5 foot with the pythons across the wall?
I can take lead on putting the pythons up. I also happen to have a climber's kit. Really, I should read through what I have in my inventory more often, because this shit's fucking spectacular.
It's almost like the starting equipment that you get is useful.
It is.
If we did the pittons route, then we can all tie ourselves together to one another, and then if somebody does slip, then it's a bit less sketchy than being on a swinging disc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if I go last, I've got a crowbar, so I could actually like collect up our pittons as we go along as well.
No, I don't have a climber's kit. No, I don't have a
Roll me
climber's
an
kit.
intelligence roll, Telek.
Jesus, I'm -1. I'm in 12?
Okay. I'm just going to give you a friendly reminder hint there with that roll. The Sphinx did say that you would need to return back this way to go back to the thing to go down the other
That's
hallways.
right, yeah.
Oh.
For some reason, I was hoping it'd just like loop back and there'd be some like seamless.
I could be really evil there and let you pull them all out, and then when you turn around to have to go back, have to do them all over.
I guess you can pull them out on the way back if.
Yeah. So what do we reckon? We reckon every 5 feet because we got enough of them that we can do every 5 feet just to be extra safe.
We also can't
Sounds
go back
good
the
to
way
me.
we came because the turnstile only goes one way.
That's true.
I mean, it is round, so I presume it's like. Sphinx way.
I mean,
I
we
guess we're gonna
could go.
try every 5 feet a python.
Give it a go.
But
Okay.
also use the rope to connect each of us together. Right.
Yeah, we're all tied.
Who's leading this
Safety
setup?
first.
What do you reckon, Cole? So you leading it to slam those pythons home?
Yeah, I'll give it a go. What could possibly go wrong?
I was
Okay.
thinking you were like one of our more agile ones is probably the best bet.
I mean, I've got the same dex as Zethian. I know I've got a slight debuff to strength, but I've got
Well, for this, it's
advantage
going to
on
be an
athletics.
athletics roll to do it, to set them.
Yeah, it's all going to be athletics. So
Yeah, so the
it's
advantage
probably
I've got on that is good.
Advantage. Yeah. Let's go for it then. Let's tie
Roll it.
ourselves up.
Ooh, tying ourselves up. Threatening me
yeah.
with a good time.
So it's a nat 20.
Very nice.
How many do I need to roll just for every single one?
No, not for every single one. You make
You're
decent
gonna roll
progress.
60 of them.
You you get the first 5 of them or so in to the first corner with that.
Okay, so that's 20 feet.
About that time, you notice that this geyser starts to bubble again. So, are you going to progress forward, or what are you going to do as that starts to bubble?
Just gonna fucking hold on for all my might and see how I raw dog it. There's no point in getting closer.
Yeah, I guess we're all just holding on to the edge now.
Bit of brace,
Okay.
brace.
That one's going to erupt. Oof. And you're going to take 10 damage from essentially boiling water and steam as the geyser erupts.
Owies, owies.
All right. What are you doing next? You going to progress on?
Hell yeah.
We should be
Give
all on
me,
that wall.
give me
as
another
well.
athletics roll. Very nice. Are you guys following or waiting at this point?
Yeah, we're all tied together, so we're all following.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the marching order behind Saladin? What order are you tied in?
I go next, and then you guys after, because then we're the strongest ones. So then if one of us falls, we can grab hold.
So who's third,
But then if
Zethian or
one-
Theodore? Who's at the back?
Let's.
And then big doors. So Theodore and Zephian.
Wait, who's at the back, Theodore or Zethian?
Theodore
Theodore's at the
or
back.
Zephian.
Okay. That's what I'm asking.
Yeah,
Is it
that's fine.
Theodore or Zethian?
Yep, that looks right.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Saladin, give me the next roll. Well, you're getting lucky there. Right, so you get to that corner, at which point you guys notice that this geyser is starting to bubble. What's the plan?
I think on this one we have to go for it and see if we can get into that corner. There'll be like a shelter from that gate.
Oh, I'll get to that crevice.
Right, give me one more roll then, quickly, Saladin.
Let's go to like every 10 foot rather than 5. I didn't catch that, Casey.
I said, give me the next roll.
Okay. The luck runs out.
Ooh. Okay. Helek, give me an athletics roll to see if you can save Saladin when he slips.
Oh.
Okay, Zethian, give me a roll.
Is this an athletics?
Athletics, yes. Oh, and Theodore?
I will use my luck to get advantage on that because I feel like it's not going well here.
Okay.
Athletics. It's the
This campaign might be about to be over very quickly.
A 14 is
yeah,
enough.
I have 14 and 19. What happened there? Did I roll disadvantage? Sorry.
I see a 3 and a 14. I don't see a 19.
Huh. Oh. The doesn't matter. Maybe something
Okay.
glitched
A
out.
14 is enough though. So you manage between all of you, primarily Telek and Theodore, you manage to brace and stop Saladin's fall and stop Zethian from slipping whenever you try to catch Saladin from falling. You don't manage to make any progress, which means you're going to be in this position when that geyser goes off. So, Theodore and Zethian, you're going to take this damage, and Telek and Saladin, you're going to take half.
I don't see any damage. Oh, there it is.
9. So Theodore and Zethian, you take 9. Telek and Saladin, you're going to take 4.
Okay.
Resetting. Saladin, lead on again.
So as I touch Saladin when I bring him up, I'm gonna cast guidance on him. So he's got
Handy
1d4
one.
to any ability. Yeah. Only lasts for a minute, so it's only gonna be like the first one most likely, but advantage and plus d4 might help us get along.
Ooh. Telek, see if you can save him again.
Athletics, wasn't it? Oh, shit.
Ooh. Zethian?
Uh-oh.
Okay. And Theodore?
Yeah, I'll use another luck. Don't want to take any risks here.
Just.
11, that's with the luck.
Just. Ugh.
Keep right. These are long rest ones, so I don't have them anymore, but good.
Yeah.
Rest.
Zethian and Theodore, you two just managed to brace as Telek and Saladin both slip and managed to get them back into place. But again, you make no progress.
I can't hear George for some reason.
George, are you on mute?
Yep. I was an idiot. Pressed the wrong button.
I'm just assuming that you were swearing randomly, so...
Accurate. Very accurate.
Okay.
If in doubt.
Alright, well... At this point, this geyser at the back starts to bubble again. Saladin, let's roll to see if we can get some progress this time.
13.
13 is going to let you progress slowly. It's going to get you to here. You're going to get one more roll in before this one goes off. So go ahead.
Casey, before we do, am I okay cast Armor of Agatha on myself? It's a bonus action usually.
Yeah, you can certainly do that.
I'll get that just to get some temporary hit points. So that's 1, and
Sounds good.
Oh, right. That's a big one.
You progress to there. As this geyser goes off,
I have a feeling I'm not going to like this result.
We're all about to get hit by this. Potion.
not too bad this time. Only 4 damage.
All of us?
All of you, 4.
I'm dead.
Oh dear.
oh shit.
Dead or spare the dying.
I had 3 hit points.
So
That
he's
4 was
unconscious.
enough to
He slips into
ruin
unconsciousness
my
and
life.
goes to slip off the pittance. So before you do anything, 3 of you there give me athletics checks to see if you can hold his body from pulling you into the water. And then you can see what you can do about saving him.
18.
What a time to clutch up.
Okay, yeah, the 3 of you managed to catch, and the 3 of you are holding onto the wall as Saladin's body dangles below you on the rope.
Okay, I'm gonna. It's 15 feet, so I'm gonna spare the dying to him to at least get him awake.
Spare the dying doesn't get you awake, it just stabilizes you from death, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, so he's still hanging limp on the
yeah,
rope.
just become stable.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna blast him with healing word.
Blasting.
Which is going to give him 7 hit points.
George,
This is great.
Saladin comes to, dangling limply from a rope, looking down at steaming water.
Fuck, not again.
Full on shat himself.
With us just shouting to him, climb up. Climb up, you son of a bitch, climb up.
Yeah, I mean, I got no choice but to try and make my way back up.
On the
Athletics
bright
to
side,
get back up.
being you died, doesn't that mean now that your strength will be back to normal? Because your strength
No,
drain would
because
have...
I tried
Nope.
to climb back up and just fucking... I mean, to be fair,
We're pulling him.
does it bring my strength back? Because if so, then I get an extra 2 on there, but I highly doubt it's going to
It
do
does not, no.
anything.
And with that roll, you
I guess,
try to climb up and slip.
I guess we're pulling him up then.
Well, it's going to be athletics to brace first, as he drops, and you have to catch on the wall again. So everybody else, roll athletics for me.
13.
Okay, you all managed to hold on. As Saladin tries to yank you all off the wall into the steamy water.
Into the abyss. Right, let's try and pull this lump up.
What, are you going to pull while I'm climbing?
Yeah.
Worth a shot. Another athletics, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Please,
Is it only
please,
him or all of
please.
us?
Just for him this time.
Okay.
Yeah, we're basically...
And with that, you managed to get back up.
I'm taking the great healing potion as soon as I get back up there because fuck dying
Okay.
again.
How much does greater healing give you?
17 that time.
Oh, that'll be nice then.
44
Actually,
plus
I'll be back full health then from my healing potion.
close.
Jesus, how much health have you got? Oh yeah, you're a fighter.
And I've got tough as well, so I get additional hit points.
Yeah.
That's why it was like, oh yeah, not great.
Right.
Guess I keep rolling
Athletics to press on, George.
Me.
Can I hit him with another guidance now so you can get plus D4 dice? Alright, let's get around that corner, I guess.
Oh, that's stressful.
That was something. When we get to the next point, I'm gonna cure wounds myself because I'm looking pretty ropey now anyway.
I am aware we're running late tonight as well, guys. Is everyone okay with that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Okay, good. I wanted. Well, initially I thought we'd get through this dungeon in 2 sessions, but considering we're not even through the first leg, I don't think we're going to do it in 2 sessions. So, I'd like to at least get the first leg done this week.
Wouldn't we all?
If we survive.
Well, I
Yeah,
mean,
we'll
either
see
that
how
or
we-
it's a TPK, and then we move into something else. So with that, you make decent progress again.
Right, I'm gonna chug my greater potion now. As we get round the corner. Yes. Oof.
All right, Saladin, give me another athletics.
And down we go once again.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Fucking damn it, dude.
This is fucking insane.
Kellic, roll to
Good
catch.
idea with this.
Oh god.
Zethian and Theodore.
Where's the cube of doom at this point?
Hell yeah.
Oh, 120. Okay. Maybe.
If there was ever a time for a nat 20, this was it.
No kidding. Why is my
Jesus.
rolls not updating though? What are the rolls that have hit? Because mine are not displaying.
3, a 12, and a 20.
Ah,
Yeah.
they've come through now.
Yeah.
Okay, so the 12 and the 20 will save you.
The 3 does a little bit well.
You don't make any forward progress, but you manage to pull Telek and Saladin back up from the dangling drop of death.
I'm gonna guidance Saladin on the next one so he can get plus 1d4 on his advantage roll as well. So at least he gets a bonus dice to roll.
Okay.
Alright, we roll. It's not necessary because the 19. I swear this is a fucking mess.
Every time I give you a guidance, you roll like a 19 or a 20, and every time I don't, you roll like a 5.
How many
You
guidances
get-
can you give out?
You get to here, and you notice that this one starts bubbling.
Oh, so this is make or bust.
What's everybody's health on? How are we all looking for health?
I'm a bit ropey, but I was also trying to save my potions because we're not really being very efficient with them at the moment.
When you say a bit ropey, how ropey is a bit ropey?
5.
Okay, well, I'll cure wounds you because you're next to me so I can touch you.
Ooh,
I'm at 9.
That'll give you 15 health back.
I am full health.
Actually, I think I'll use healing because if not, what we can do is when we had that present for the Christmas, I had heals there, so I might start using them later on once we're out of the healing potions that we have for this dungeon. So
Oh
I
yeah, you got the
probably will take a
Kyo's
potion to-
ointments, didn't you?
Yeah,
That's quite a bit of healing.
it's quite a lot.
Right,
Yeah, yeah.
Saladin, give me a
So,
roll
I'm healing
before
as well,
this one
okay.
goes off.
So 6.
God, fuck.
I hit the nat 20, baby.
Oh,
Please tell me it's enough.
I mean, if that's not enough, it's just an auto fail.
You get to the platform there. And I'm going to say, give me a
I just start
Dex-
yeeting them as fast as possible.
Give me a dexterity check to see if you manage to get through the door before this thing goes off.
Is that all of us?
Yes.
Dex save.
Another nat 20.
I'm
Well.
rags to riches up in this, and I don't know how to deal with that.
I got a 14, I guess.
I mean, because we're all like still tied together, does it get easier that I made it first and I'm just
Yes.
dragging them through?
I could estimate that was.
Yeah, you manage to get through just as it goes off. I will say, with that, with an 11 and a 12 in there, the person at the back of the line is going to catch half damage from this explosion. And it rolls a 2 anyway, so Theodore, you take 1 damage from the explosion of water.
Yep.
If that's not luck.
Oh, it's my temporary hit points either way, so. Whew.
Yeah,
All right.
armor if I could fail. Yeah.
And you are in the next corridor.
Oh, sweet child of mine. Can I have a look around what's in this corridor as we just got here? And
Roll me a perception or investigation.
perception.
Back in a sec. Can still hear though.
You see no traps between here and the door.
Oh. So just this door.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything on the door of any import? Can I see anything on the door?
What is... Yes, there is a word carved on the door, but it's not one that you recognize. I'll just put it in the chat. That is what is carved on the door.
So I don't recognize the language or anything, no history or anything like that. It's just completely alien.
Correct.
Interesting. Can I nudge the door to see if it opens?
You nudge the door. It does open, and within the room is pure black. As in, your light reaches the door frame and does not penetrate the room.
What about our dark vision boys? Can they see anything?
Nothing.
Well,
Which roll
Oh.
20 is actually
Okay.
letting you see right now, but it should not be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll keep myself quiet to what I did see there. It's fine.
yeah, I can see it as well. When he's told us what's in there.
Why is it
So you can see
letting
it.
you... Don't know why it's doing that. Ooh,
We've got to go
that's
back
not
to
right.
this. Use the plates as well.
Well, I mean, the good news is I've been pissing that whole time, so I still haven't seen what's going on.
Well, that's okay.
Oh, I hope
You've
you,
got me.
you were seeing what we were doing.
You've not missed anything whatsoever. There was nothing to see at all. There.
What I'm hearing is it's entirely acceptable for me to go running into that room Leroy Jenkins style.
Yes.
Do we want to maybe short rest in that corridor before going to the next one? I don't remember how much we heal on the short rest, and I guess more casting.
I mean, I'm 100% on board with that.
Me too. My spell slots are also on board with that.
You only get spell slots from a long rest, though. Don't you?
Well,
Yeah, but I can get a channel divinity from half of that from a short rest, so I'll at least get
as
both of those back.
as you're having this discussion, you hear from within the darkness who disturbs me.
Well, and I'm just going to shout back, Jehovah's Witness, we're here to talk about our Lord and Saviour.
Yes.
If you wish to die for Whelm, please enter. I'm bored.
What if we don't wish to die for it, but we do want it?
Then you're out of luck. I'm stuck here either way. If you come in, then I get to kill you and I'm not bored anymore. If you don't come in, then I'm bored. And when the next people come in, I'll kill them because I'm frustrated for being bored.
Does that mean you can't come out of that room?
No, I can't. But you can't
You
get
can take a
Whelm
long
if you
rest.
don't come in.
We could take a long rest and get everything.
Can we do some stretches first?
That's what I'm thinking. We could take a long rest as he can't come out and we're not in any immediate danger.
Stretch all you like.
We could take a cheeky long rest. Tell him he needs to stretch well, but he's not encountered the likes of us before. And then
Are we really about to try and long rest in the middle of a dungeon? That seems like incredibly dubious, but
well, I mean,
also
there's no traps
kind-
here. He can't leave that room. And the only way out is through boiling death.
I thought short rest. Do you mean long rest? Could be long rest.
Yeah, because then I'd get all of my spell slots back.
Give me a Telek and Zethian. Actually, no, all four of you. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
I'm back to rolling shit.
What the fuck? That was on the 19. It rolled back to a 1.
20.
Yes, big
Zethian, well, all four of you see it, but only Zethian and Theodore notice what it actually is. But three objects, one after another, come flying out of the room, bounce down the corridor, and splash down into the water below. And you notice that it looks like whatever's in the room has started throwing gold coins through the corridor down into the water. I'll just get rid of this if no one wants it, then. And he throws
Just
a couple
cut
more
that door.
coins.
Yeah, we'll just close the door.
yeah, we're doing it.
You close the door.
Tell him we'll see him in 8 hours.
Are we actually doing this? Fuck
I
it,
mean-
why
I mean-
not?
I mean, I have no spell slots left, so all of our healing is on whatever potions we have currently.
Yeah. Casey, can I ask just because I'm new to D&D in general, when we're going through like a dungeon like this, is it the expectation that we complete the whole dungeon without a long rest, or is that just something that people usually rest, or is that like up to like how does that?
Oh no, resting in dungeons is very often required.
Yeah.
Including long rest.
Including long rests, yes. One thing that I will always say as a newer player is there's always a balance within dungeon delving that you're always going to need to rest at some point. The art to it is figuring out where you can defendably take a long rest, because there is always the chance that something might disturb your long rest. So finding a location that is defendable and setting watches and being prepared for what could happen is one of the big skills of old style dungeoneering.
Although we don't need to set sentries because where I'm a Warforged, I don't truly go to sleep. So when I
Which is
take a
true.
long rest, I can still see and hear as normal.
Which is
I
very
can still
true.
alert all of you guys if anything happens.
I mean, it's probably still worth us putting down like the ball bearings or caltrops, just because, you know, if something's sprinting at
Yeah.
us, then the reaction time of us waking up and doing something's a
Yeah,
bit
we can
slow.
put caltrops on either door, really. That way, then, if anything comes through either of the doors.
Yeah, and I guess we could also just short rest to heal a bit. I would get one of my 2 spell slots with that as well.
Yeah, a short rest helps Warlock, and it's going to get everyone some hit points. It would not get your Cleric his spells back.
No, and I have no heals for anybody currently other than Spare the Dying.
Fuck it, let's do something irrational for fun.
Are you going to
I mean, I'm down
barricade
for
yourself in
whatever.
this hallway and long rest with the boss on the other side of the door?
I mean, being
Yeah.
he can't leave the room. Otherwise, he'd have come out of the room as soon as we started taunting him with Jehovah's Witness and not seen the likes of us before.
How about we try to barricade the room, try to have at least short rest. If we see that we are undisturbed, we just go for longer and have the full long rest. Just sort of seeing what happens. Is that kind of an option?
I mean, that's the benefit of having the Warforged as a sentry, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we effectively, if we take a long rest, we don't need sentries. Like everybody can get fully rested because we don't need to take shifts because I'm technically awake whilst we rest. But if we take a short rest, the only heals we have when we go in to fight this boss is whatever potions we have. I'll have no ability to heal anybody because I'll have no spell slots.
And no ability to give advantage on, you know, guiding bolt and that jazz.
Yeah. I have Sacred Flame as my damage dealer.
And your gun, I think.
Yeah, I've got a gun too, which actually might be more powerful than Sacred Flame, to be honest. Hello?
I think we're
Yeah,
equally
it's
likely to
technically-
die no matter what we do.
Technically,
Right.
we haven't seen the room, so I won't say hello for that.
Okay, so you guys going to have a rest in the hallway here?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Okay. I think we're going to go ahead and call tonight's session at that point as you guys stop for a rest.
Do we succeed the rest?
I will say that you do manage to get a long rest.
Okay.
Nice.
Do we level up? No, because we've not fought a boss.
If anything, we should get leveled down the way we just handled the last few.
Oh, 100%.
Wow.
That went smooth-ish.
Did it? Do we call that smooth?
I mean, nobody died. So I take that as success.
Our great were not actual enemies, it was the environment.
It was gravity.
Yes. And
You know,
slime.
the shit we were fighting when locked in the room was not as much of a problem as,
No.
you know, slime and fucking steam.
Oh, yeah.
I was still on like most of my hit points up until the steam just fucking rinsed me.
We've got to go back across that as well.
Yes, you do.
Oh, fuck that, I'm dying here. I'm taking the mysterious grenade and I'm shoving it up whatever fucking boss's arsehole was sitting there.
I was thinking of the grenade when it comes to the boss.
Saladin dies for the team. Fuck it, I ain't making it back.
I mean, the
Write a book
dungeon
about
really
me.
gets wrecked out knowing case whatever's in that secret grenade.
Surprise, it's actually just confetti.
Yeah.
It's a dud.
So how have you guys
It's
liked
pretty
the
good.
first third of this dungeon so far?
It's good fun.
Nice.
This is one of the classic old dungeons that I love this dungeon.
Feels like it's probably not for our level, but also we could just be fucking dreadful.
I have
Always
actually
dreadful.
scaled down a lot of the enemies in here. And also the
dear.
damage on like the geyser room, I scaled that down as well.
Yeah,
On the geyser room, was there like an obvious thing, or was there something that we did miss, which actually would have like easily solved it? I'm thinking about it and I cannot get it.
The geyser room, it's not actually like a puzzle for that one. It's literally just there is a DC check to jump across the discs. It's an athleticism skill check.
Just be a rogue or go across the wall.
You can, and the trick to it is that if you feel confident that you can make the skill checks to jump across it, you can get across it faster than the geysers explode.
Yeah.
So you avoid the damage by just not being out there when the geysers are going. You let one of them blast, and then you just run across it. But
yeah, rogue or monk is probably like easy times across that.
Yeah, rogue, monk, fighter even. A lot of times they're just gonna just barrel through it. If you're trying to smart your way out of it, like you guys did, the balance is it's safer but it's slower.
Yeah.
So if the checks were to like jump across it with like athletics, I probably could have balled it and just left everyone behind, and they all would have been in terrible trouble.
Yes,
Oh, yeah,
exactly. Yeah, I mean the jumps to get across it is either strength athletics or a dexterity save. But like for example, the pool below, the boiling pool down there, is 8d10 per round in the unreduced version.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's an
Again, the dungeon is originally for like level 5 to 7.
Yeah, I was gonna say, in some parts of it, like you'd even be better off being around level 8, aren't you?
Yeah. So I have scaled it down for you guys' level, but yeah, that's like that's actually one of the more dangerous falls in the dungeon.
Yeah. Did it get revisited for 5th ed, or is it literally just the AD&D module?
No, it's in 5th ed as well.
Oh.
It's one of the ones in Tales of the Yawning Portal, I believe.
Ah.
Is there a way for me to get my missing strength back, by the way? Because I'm just in.
Yes.
I will be so incredibly useless.
There is, yes. There's two ways for you to get
short
it
rest
back.
don't do it.
The long rest actually does do it.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, you got a nice deep tissue
massage
as you sleep.
Didn't it count as a curse in Baldur's Gate? I don't know if it still counts that in here, but I didn't want to waste the potion.
The potion would have been the other way to get rid of it.
I knew I should have.
That's all right. You can use your save the potion for later on when you get cursed again.
True.
When you lick something else.
Now, the licking things was the least of my worries. I think I took a grand total of 2 damage from licking things, and that was it.
Yeah.
Everything else just fucking murdered me.
Gravity was about to become a very real killer for us all.
Yes. That was close a couple times there. That was real close a couple times there, guys. Right. So I know we're booked in for next Monday. Does anyone want to try to fit in an extra session between now and then?
I can do any day but Friday, because Friday we're sending the house out to rent, so I'm not going to be around at all on Friday.
Okay. I can do any day this week or the first couple days of next week.
So I can't do Thursday or Friday this week.
How about tomorrow? Because I could do tomorrow in the case we can. I'm not sure about the weekend really. I had
Tomorrow works for me.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm every day but Friday.
Sorry. Let me just check. No, sorry. Apologies.
No.
Because still this Thursday. No, I cannot do tomorrow.
Sam's not here Thursday, Friday. I'm free all of next week. The only day I can't do this week is Friday.
Do we want to do like Monday, Tuesday next
Sunday.
week? Or does Sunday work for people?
Both. 3 days back to back D&D.
Might be a little much.
I used to do it, but I haven't for a
Yeah,
decade or two.
2 usually tops it out for me. Depending on how intensive the sessions are, I guess. But yeah, usually 2 is about as far as I.
Whenever I was
I'm
in
down for
high
Sunday.
school and university age, we would have a weekend that would start after work on a Friday night. We would all go crash out at one person's house together, play all Saturday, all Sunday, and then get up and go to work. And because we all work together on Monday.
That still only counts as one session, though.
Fair enough. That is one session. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah. It's only one session. It's okay.
It's just
But
one
no, I can do,
50-hour session.
yeah. I can do Sunday, and then I can do any day next week, other than Fridays. Fridays are normally a write-off for me in general because.
Cool.
I
Well, let's
have
look at doing
regular
Sunday,
jobs.
Monday this coming week. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. So
It'll be all right, I think.
so this are we doing this Sunday or Sunday of next week?
No. This Sunday, the 26th, and then Monday, the 27th. Because then, as of the 31st, I'm in Florida after that.
Yeah. So we can get. So we can at least get this first leg done, and touch a little bit of the next before you head off to Florida.
Mm-hmm. Or who knows? We might be able to manage to finish the dungeon.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down for an extended session on Sunday. It doesn't have to be the evening if people have got no other commitments.
I would do like afternoon, evening, not morning.
Yeah.
I'm never awake in the mornings on weekends. I usually wake up at like 1 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll drop some messages to work out a start time.
Yeah.
But we can probably start a bit earlier. Yeah. Awesome. See you guys then. Have a good week.
Sounds good. Cheers, guys. Oh, Casey.
Oh, yeah.
Quick question. That's the